and looking properly. Gonna press done here a couple more times just to make sure. Okay, everything's up now. Git. Hello. Hello there. How you doing? Hope you're well. Hope you're swell even. Is that etymology of swell? Is it just like super well? Dude, what is swell just meant super well? You ever thought about that? You thought that might be the etymology this whole time? And you're probably thinking like, oh, it's gotta do something with like, I don't know, swellings. Because like, if you were swelling with ulcers and stuff, you were not doing well. So it was a joke. It was a bit of dark humor from train times. That's why this is swell. Hey, you heard about places of power? You heard that you can channel them for more power? Did you know that in Witcher 3? Did you know that you have to press the X button to attack in this game? Oh yeah, we look like this. I forgot. We regular Gary. Wow, we look kind of boring, but we look good, I guess. It's better than it used to be. That's, oh, I'm over here now. Hello. What am I doing over here? Give me back. Ooh. No, okay, there we go. I'm not upset anymore. Okay, just making sure everything is looking proper on stream as well. If I was using my right profile and stuff. Because if that was in the wrong place, what else could have been wrong, you know? Dude, look at this view. That looks pretty nice. Turns out this place looks quite cool, even when it's not like sunny. There's a really different look to this place when it's not sunny. It's like when it's sunny, it's like super vibrant, like highly saturated colors. It's almost a bit not. It's not very saturated almost. Like it kind of doesn't look super photorealistic when during daytime. But this is approaching more of like the classic look of the game when it's a bit darker. It looks nice. It's cool that you get it. You can see this place in different settings, and it's nice. Much different feel to Velen, yeah. Velen's a bit like it's the sort of stuff that I'm used to. Like it's mossy everywhere. It's got some swampy ass wetlands. This is different. Oh, what was that? The little cool slider. Oh, that's what it. Okay, yeah, Gary just does that. Hello, everyone. Hello. I'm doing okay today. I have not been up to too much. It's been a quiet day for me. It's been a busy few weeks for me, so it was nice to just take it easy today. Take it chill. So, just been hammering away at the random stuff in Guilty Gear. Finished the missions. That was nice. I've done all the missions now. I figured maybe I'll do all the achievements next, but like... Nagoriyuki sucks, dude. He's boring. He's so boring. He's such a cheater. He's such a cheater. It's horrible. I hate him. It's a stinker, yeah. I hate that boss so much. Yeah, me too. He just keeps cheating. It's nice that he has some clear vulnerabilities in his AI. But I'm not like consistent enough to like manage the AI exploits all the time, you know? Like, the trick is to grab him a lot. I saw, just keep trying to grab him. But like, I just can't do like the proper jump timings and stuff to like make him lock himself up in dumb neutrals enough. But I did see that his AI looks even more vulnerable in the next phase, apparently. I do look forward to getting to that, even though it's harder, I think. It seems harder, because at least then I don't have to throw every other game I do, because like, you have to win twice, which is like really annoying, because it just means you have to like take a beating just to like reset your rounds like every time you lose, you know. You can't just like try to do a sweep, like a 2-round sweep after you die. No, you can't do that. If you lose once, you have to deliberately die so that you can try again. Such a bummer. Ugh.
Faster.
I got really close to baiting his anti-air and jumping in over it into Afro grab. Then once he has Afro, you get to bonus Afro program. Oh yeah. Ooh, I've been pretty. I was actually pretty close in one of my first attempts, and then I couldn't really get any progress, and then it was stream time, so I was just like, oh well, I'll try it later. Excuse me? Someone's making a racket. Are there snake people here? What is that sound? It's like some sort of flower. So I'm just gonna investigate that quickly. What's going on over here? There's some noisy plants up here. Yeah, it is some sort of flower. Oh, it's you. No, it's not you. No, that's a projectile of this thing here. You mine? Why are you? How do you play this game? An arachne spore. Okay, so this is a spider plant. I guess. Arachispore? No, it's not a spider plant, it's an arachispore. Whatever that means. Is it spores at least? That much is certain. Wait, so are you a mushroom? Okay, it's dealt with at least. Now Ricky's spores get into your nose and make you talk like a weird and post all the time. Is that what what's his name again? Zato1 gets in one of his that one victory pose he does. Oh, we can just look at all these tombstones. Is that gonna be the quest? So we're gonna have to go through this Bloodborne looking ass area here with all the tombstones just like littered about. Just inspect all of them. Yeah, it's easier, but he has way more health and more damage, and he will fuck you rightly if you mess it up at all. Yeah, at least you can try to go for the 2-game sweep at least. That's slightly better. And you can drop a game, so at least there's that. It doesn't.
Damn it.
It does burn my motivation a little bit when a lot of the fight in round 8, yeah, round 8, is just wasting time. You're just wasting time often against them. What? Surely the fire attack is gonna do well against this guy. Surely. It's not even hitting it. Excuse me? Fire attack? Your plan! Come on! I feel like your plant brothers followed the fire rules earlier against plants. Come on! I saw that, oh, you're approaching me with Zato and Soul. It wasn't creative, but I always enjoy it. I don't know if I've seen that one. I was playing some Zato last night. It was pretty fun. And nice getting some wins today and ranked as well. I'm trying to fight towards floor 10 as well, but I'm not feeling very confident about it. I'm having a quite hard time casually doing matchmaking anyway. It's quite tough. Like I psych myself out too much. But I managed to get some games in floor 9 at least. I got some pretty strong people though, for some of them around. So I'm no coward. I got some people that were obviously a lot stronger than me and a lot more experienced than me. Like I don't know what the stats mean down there, but there's something that's like 100 something. Does that mean they have like 100 games? Whatever it is, for me it says like 10 and they have 100 and they're like twice my level. So obviously they played way more games than me. And so I was like, you know, this is gonna go poorly for me. Well, I'll do it anyway. And when I lost, I was like, yeah, I can probably learn something from this. I kept rematching them as well. I don't mind losing too much, so I'm totally happy. Just seeing if I can get a leg in, even though they're superior. So I ended up losing a couple of games because I went up against some strong boys, some of my first contenders in floor 9. So I almost ended up losing my spot, almost. But then I got a chip and I swippy swiped him. I Sergeant Scritchy Scratch signed up, reporter for duty, and he was destroyed. He was eliminated. So we're just saying it just burns up time. It just burns up time. Yeah, that's what Naguriki does. Yeah, round 8. Ugh. This means you get more valid match experience. Yeah, that's the other thing. That's the other thing. I don't know how the game works, but if I'm in some sort of like placement thing right now, and like the game has like put me in floor 9, but I actually don't want to be in floor 9 or whatever. Just in case that happened, I did want to like just do all my matches, so I would get kicked out if I didn't belong there, you know.
I value it rather deeply. Unmolested, especially by unwanted guests, that's my preferred
This
state.
guy,
Besides,
vampire friend.
I knew you'd find a way to get in.
True enough. Need to find your friend. I'm hoping you'll agree to help.
I shall do whatever's in my power. Yet what you want or even need must matter little. What matters is what Detlef wants. If he does not wish to be found, you will not find him. Ever. End of story.
Come on.
I did find him
Gotta be
once.
some way.
And I don't think he decided. I even deduced where he would be.
Vampires can evade detection by the senses, and no divination magic works on us. Even the most precise megoscope would be useless.
And this? Could this help?
Wherever did you get that?
Off
Is
one
it a
of the
hand?
beast's
It's the hand.
victims, found by a bend in the river.
I knew the
Bodies
hand was
chopped in
important.
pieces. 3 of those pieces were hands.
It's a vampire hand.
And with the ring seemed the odd one out. Abruxa had taken an interest in it.
Whose is it?
It's Detlef's hand, without a doubt.
Oh, it is just
will do
his hand. Okay,
splendidly.
gotcha. Fancy just fairing your gate right now. Is that so? Well, why don't we just go and fix that right away? Gate. Hopefully soon I'll be fixing my. Shit, do I need it high number or lower number? High number. Okay, there we go. No, I want a high number. Let's try this. Yeah, that looks better. Cool. Yeah, it looks better. Alright, hopefully it doesn't cut me off ever. Let me know if the gate starts cutting me off. Yeah, and I need to change my fans. It's my CPU fan because it's tiny. My CPU fan is very, very, very small. Like a standard fan is like what? It's like 120 or something, right? I think on the heatsink. And then like a big one is like 140, something like that. And I've got like an 80 fan, I think. It's a tiny, tiny fan. It's bad because it whines more. So I need to get that sorted, but I just haven't gotten around to doing it. I haven't really felt in the mood to doing computer buildy stuff either right now.
The hand. What do you plan to do with it?
You've heard of Kovinaris' theory of tissue memory retention.
Rings a distant bell. Read about it in Alchemia Oblitera. There's a copy of Kermoran, tattered, nearly disintegrated. But if memory serves, Kovinaris never managed to prove it worked.
He did prove it, just never managed to publish his findings. He and I corresponded, you see, after we became friends. Thus, I know he completed his research and performed the first
Kovinaris
tests.
19.
It's complicated, so without delving into details, it is possible to use any piece of tissue to reconstruct what a whole body experienced.
How's it work? We need any special equipment?
We must brew a decoction which Kovinaris gave a rather poetic name, resonance. Once imbibed, it sends one into a trance similar to that induced by narcotics. This triggers visions of events linked to strong emotions experienced by the tissue's owner. Picture it as dreaming a fragment of someone's life.
Okay.
Any chance we might see what Dettlaff was doing
I've seen some
just
similar
before he
things,
lost his
so
hand?
I understand.
Indeed. Though I also hope resonance will reveal the location of Dettlaff's hideout.
Ring's pretty intriguing. Made of no metal I've ever seen. And the ornamentation.
It comes from our home, where we lived before the conjunction of spheres. It's actually mine. I received it from a dear old friend. You might call him
Doesn't look
a
great.
humanist.
Looks like
He
spaghetti.
saw us vampires
I think it was like a
guests
snake
here.
pile?
Guests who owe their hosts, meaning you humans and the elder races, respect.
Respect? Meaning not to treat us like cattle to be slaughtered for food?
Precisely. And the reason why I in turn gave it to Dettlaff. To remind him of the ideals my old friend championed.
Can't you just summon Dettlaff? You're both higher vampires, there's gotta be a way.
If I'm to be entirely candid, there is indeed one. But believe me, we will be better off never availing ourselves of it. It is a last resort. Absolutely.
Gotcha, so
Last
we'll be
resort?
absolutely do nothing.
The hell? Why?
There is a being who can summon Dettlaff. Possesses the authority, even the power, to force him to appear in a given place. But the very act of contacting this being, well, it's akin to walking a slack line extended over a chasm filled with molten lava. An exercise as perilous to me as it would be to you. A risk I'm unwilling to take. I beg you, let's do it my way. It will be both quicker and easier.
Alright, sure. I'll look forward to doing that then. I'll look forward to doing exactly that.
Covenarius spent half his life proving his theory.
I better get some lava shoes on.
Yes. Making a dose of resonance won't be easy.
You guessed correctly. In addition to Dettlaff's tissue, we shall need a powerful occipital lobe stimulant. Effectively a poison, to make one susceptible to visions.
Well, got a few ingredients to choose from. Unfortunately, all are pretty rare. There's Mamoon glands, but closest ones I know of are in Vizima. A spotted white saliva would also serve, but they were cold to extinction over a century ago. Could go with a kobold's eyes.
Well, why even mention it then,
Choose a
Gary?
sufficient, rather not gouge one's eyes.
No one's got a time machine here.
Given that we lack the time to sleuth this out ourselves, permit me to summon some help.
Oh man, my house is on fire. If only I had some guys to help me from the fire department in this one country I don't even live in 300 years ago. That's what I need right now. This thing that doesn't even exist yet. Not anymore, rather. Unless a time machine is inevitable, then it would be yes. That's a huge friggin' crow. Yeah, it's a crow. It was like the size of him.
What was that?
A raven?
It was not the
Common
raven.
sight at this latitude. Very intelligent fowl. I asked him to look for the creatures you mentioned. Him and his brethren. Perhaps they'll find one in the area.
It doesn't even sound like a raven.
Hazard.
That's a
He
crow.
doesn't spy any said creature faster than a solitary witcher would. With all due respect to your skills, my friend. It will take them some time, nonetheless. So, perhaps you'd care for a snifter of mandrake.
Sure. I don't think it's even that CD Projekt Red doesn't know what a raven looks like. This guy just doesn't know his birds. He's just a bad ornithologist. he just can't identify birds. that lad doesn't know shit about birds. Made a nap instead.
Rarely
Get
say
out,
no
Gary.
to a snifter.
Sadly, this is but a weak infusion rather than a proper distillate.
Even better. I remember your mandrake hooch. Made people say things they'd have rather kept to themselves.
Now, what could Geralt of Rivia prefer to keep to himself?
Everyone's got some secret.
I agree wholeheartedly. I also believe it wise at times to share one's secrets, unburden oneself to those one can trust.
This your sophisticated way of asking me if I trust you?
I prefer almost always to ask you directly. It seems a test of intelligence, one you just passed.
Maybe you should go first. Reveal one of your secrets. After all, you vampires lead very interesting lives.
Anything in particular interest you?
Sure, let's do the list.
Always fascinated me the way vampires can regenerate. A hand growing back is one thing, but Detloff recreating you out of a wet smear? Something else entirely.
A difficult and laborious process, but one that's possible, as my presence proves. But I've heard you too had quite the adventure.
Does a hand grow another vampire eventually?
For a bit, but Triss helped me get it back.
Gary, ask the right
Actually,
questions,
pretty
please.
damn lucky I only had amnesia.
Yes, you humans are rather buggered in those terms. To strip you of life is, well, it's just plain easy. I've always pitied you in that regard. We vampires are much harder nuts to crack. If a member of another race kills one of us, we can be reborn with a living higher vampire's help. However, if one of our own strikes the deadly blow, death is permanent. There can be no rebirth. One of the chief reasons why vampires long ago swore never to fight one another.
Oh, I figured out how to kill Detloff.
Got a new life, a new body. That give you a new start?
This
Blank
poured a
slate.
drink up his nose.
Starting all anew is a very broad concept.
Just what
Exactly
vampires
do you mean?
do.
Your blood
They don't know
is
shit
the
about
same.
birds, they don't know how to
Even if
drink.
Your body's the same, if it still remembers.
Something about dying just
If you drank
removes
now,
that
you
part of
wouldn't
the
get
brain,
out.
you know?
All addictions are a form of slavery.
The bird part of your brain.
Re-addiction's not a risk I'm willing to take, just to test a hypothesis about corporeal regeneration and whether propensities carry over.
Fair enough. Curiosity, that's all. Sorry.
Not to worry, Geralt. Curiosity is a natural reaction under the circumstances, apart from which...
Funnily enough, megascopes occupy the same place as the part of your brain that knows about birds. So actually, Lambert knows so much about birds. He can identify
Gotta ask you
a
a
crow
big
from a raven
question.
just by
What everyone wonders about.
identifying it,
What happens
looking at
after
it
death?
with his eyeballs, like I
I wish
can.
me to tell you if the human
most people
belief in the gods is well founded. On that I do not know. We vampires differ exceedingly from you humans. Our matter, that of which we are composed, can exist without form. We require neither a heart, nor a brain, nor air to breathe.
But were you dead?
As humans understand death, yes.
Feel anything? Understand anything?
It's rather hard to explain. I felt something very unsettling. Something I cannot even name, for I did no reasoning. Only after rebirth did I begin to understand that what I had felt was cold and unimaginable fear. If not for Detlaff, I might have drowned in an eternity of icy terror.
That just doesn't seem like that nice a guy. I don't know what to see in him.
Can't have been alive then.
If he
Sheesh. Experience like that must be vicious.
feels like he just found
Indeed,
the
it's-
bad boy of his life.
It's
You know?
hard to compare to anything I know. Yet you are aware we don't see death as you do.
You can
The way
save him.
you cling to life, we find it entirely peculiar. You are mortals, ergo it's a foregone conclusion. You will die. It's but a question of time. Thus, I often find myself wondering why you try so very hard. To die at 20 years, 40, even 100, what's the difference? They're all but the blink of an eye.
Depends on your point of view. Man who's got 1,000,000 crowns to spend can't possibly understand one who's only got 20.
Very true. One's outlook can indeed change much.
Curious what you did after you were reborn.
As I'm sure you can surmise, at first I was thoroughly absorbed with recovering. As it is, I've still not recovered completely. Yet I was so weak the first
Reborn?
year that I could not
Is he a
stand
born-again
or move
vampire?
on my own. Detlaff bore my weakness bravely, showed great patience. If not for him, I wouldn't be here, and I'd have regenerated far slower. Once I could at last stand unassisted, I set off for Bruges, for my one-time home of Dillingen.
Bruges.
There I led the peaceful life of a rural healer and surgeon.
I don't like
enjoying
these
my
guys. They're
neighbours'
so
respect
Bruges.
And, in fact, constituting the exact opposite of the monstrous vampire the populace imagines.
Bruges, you say? Rebirth make you sentimental?
Perhaps a dash. But what of you? Where have you been? Ever find your Cyrilla?
Wow, this guy doesn't keep up with the times. Doesn't read my blog or anything.
Back then. Yeah. But we parted again soon after. And when the time was ripe, she came back, defeated the Wild Hunt together.
Ooh. Seems I certainly missed quite a bit while I was absent.
True enough. But it's a conversation we'll have another time. Need to know more about you now. All right, give you one question. What do you want to know?
One question?
To ask one as
You
fascinating
just
as you, Geralt.
gave him like
Cruel
9.
parsimony, I'd say, but I shall do my best to make it count. If you were to die and be reborn as I was, in your new life, would you choose to be a witcher?
Does Gary know anything else?
See, Regis.
I mean, what else is he gonna do? Become an
I don't know
electrician?
how to be anything else.
Ever tried?
See, you're determined to get an answer. To find out if
Ever
I
tried?
like
No,
being a
I don't
witcher.
think so.
Just refuse to ask directly, as always. I like being on the path. I like picking up a lead, a trail. I like the tension right before a fight. And nothing gets my adrenaline flowing like battling a beast. Even gotten used to people treating me like a freak, an outcast. Yeah, not something I think about much, but I like being a witcher.
Thank you for being honest. Honesty is an attribute of the truly brave, and thus a privilege of the very few.
Yeah, this is a good scene.
Still no sign
I like
of
these
your
guys.
winged friend. Sure it understood what you wanted?
Dead certain. Let's wait a bit longer. It'll return
There hasn't
soon,
been
don't
like an
doubt.
interaction with like someone like this in quite some time. Like this game is a lot of just like talking with wizards. Excuse me? Something's not quite right. Oh, I see. Okay, I thought that was like a broken ass scene, but it's like a tombstone. Yeah, there's like a lot of just like talking with wizards who all act like in the exact same way.
Quite
in this
vampire-like,
game.
in fact. Are you absolutely
It's quite
certain
refreshing
we're
to
going
have
administer
anything
a few
else.
of our genes during the trial of the grasses?
Like either there's wizards or people that Gary would like to take to bed. Like that's like the two flavors of this game mostly. Sometimes both. Oftentimes both. Most of the time both.
Appreciate the compliment. Got something for me?
You were right. No kobolds or mamoons for miles around.
Knew it.
Allow me to finish. You see, there's this spotted white. It haunts an abandoned residence in the Caraberta woods.
Impossible. My brethren hunted down every last spotted white before I was born.
Then it seems you
Well,
must
they're
have
bad at
your
it,
knowledge
apparently.
of spotted whites. For somehow this one managed to survive your brethren's onslaught. It seems I know this home it haunts. Recall a tale about it. Locals believe the place cursed. Perhaps that's how the white survived entirely unmolested.
Loves that word very much. Right? Unmolested is like a word you can only say in like a D&D campaign. Like, can you imagine like rolling up to someone and then asking if, how'd your trip go? Went well? Travel safe? And you just went, yeah, I got here totally unmolested, totally fine. And like, can you imagine like the looks you get? You can't say that. everyone's gonna bat an eyelid at you.
I don't recall much in particular.
He's a
Really don't
vampire.
attach
He
much
doesn't
importance to some
understand.
things. It was mentioned to me as an anecdote, no more.
Come on, search your memory. Something, anything could be important.
I believe it had a relation to hunger, or perhaps greed, rapacity. Someone was punished for something.
Textbook definition of a curse, pretty much.
Sorry, Geralt, I try not to clutter my mind with the details of every far-fetched tale I happen to hear.
Yeah, it's important for vampires to specify.
Specimen of a species thought long extinct.
It's just big in vampire culture.
In one place. That a coincidence? Or are they related?
Ah, professional curiosity. Personally, I've nothing against you delving into this dilemma, but please remember we need the white's saliva. Nothing beyond that.
I'll make him spit on me. But Gary is spilling his guts constantly with his buds and his enemies. Yeah, that's something Gary doesn't really get up to in this game. Like, he always, like, begrudgingly, or at least it seems like the game is, like, hinting you towards that the Gary, like, the Gary thing to do would be to, like, begrudgingly share about yourself. Like, most of the answers you should, like, I don't wanna drink with you. I don't wanna talk with you even. No, you don't get to know about me. Secrets are dangerous. No, I don't wanna tell you about that time I battled monsters. Why would I tell you about that? I don't care about that stuff.
Whites rarely appear in the woods.
Yeah, that's it,
even less
Gary.
likely to
We know
find
you
them
care
in
about
abandoned
that.
human homes. They inhabit remote
I think the lady
wildernesses
doth
or
protest them.
abandoned cemeteries.
What's your point?
This might not be a spotted white after all. Your little helper might have made a mistake.
I sincerely doubt it. Ravens are devilishly intelligent creatures, and
In the
they've
Witcher
highly
trade, they call it
developed
ectoplasm.
observational skills.
What exactly did they observe?
The area around the estate, it's covered in spoons.
Can I bend them?
Spoons.
Spare me the skeptical smile. I'm but the bearer of this news. Or perhaps this spotted white is a hoarder. Or the spoons are somehow related.
Are they
to the
made
curse.
of silver?
Let's do this. Start making your decoction while I go get some saliva from that white.
Oh, ooh,
Use
big
it in
bowl.
its brews.
See how big bowl?
Do you imagine
Oh,
the
big
white
bold
will
son.
simply sell you some?
Worst case scenario, I'll bring you its salivary glands. They ought to do as well.
For a moment there, I imagined you asking the white to spit into a vial. Quite amusing as a thought, but the salivary glands will do fine indeed.
Wasn't that a plan?
See you later.
Yes, till later. I shall start by perusing some tomes.
Tomes? Thought you were gonna make this decoction.
We require one last ingredient. Alas, obtaining it could prove a trifle toilsome. Thus, I hope to identify a suitable alternative.
All right. Good luck.
And to you, my friend.
See ya. Oh, I'm level 40. Well, isn't that nice? Gonna do this thing. I'm just gonna do a little thing here. Come on, me, just doing a little thing. Alright, cool. Little thing achieved. Okay. So. What I even skill up, dude? Oh, I was doing the man. I can't believe I spent all those points into stinky arms. So stinky. Yeah, I'd like some more Quen discharge, please. Thank you. That'll do. What a name. Good name. Oh! Little kitty cats. But no, they're pugs, I guess. They're clearly not. They're little kitty cats. Oh, hang on. I suppose we should learn a bit about spotted whites before we do anything. Bestiary. So what would a white be? You would be some sort of necrophage, wouldn't you? Spotted whites. Oh, it's got like a crown on it. Vulnerable to fire and earthen. And the oil, gotcha. Stay calm and leave them alone. Spotted whites were subspecies of white which the witches drove to extinction. They were larger than the spotted kin and owed the names to the numerous blotches and effusions. Spotted whites would most often dwell in derelict cemeteries and empty wildernesses, yet at times took a living in abandoned human domiciles. They would indulge in the greatest passion, prey brews from their own emissions. Gross. When not disturbed, spotted whites would not act aggressively. If threatened, however, they became very dangerous indeed. In the colder months, or when faced with an unseasonable chill, they would slip into a state of lethargy, making them easy targets. Even during the active periods, it's said witches found a surefire way of besting them, based around careful casting of the Eden sign, at least so claims Witcher lore. Okay. Interesting. I mean, it already told me the symbol down though, so I didn't have to read that, but something's gonna happen if I burn them. Who would have thunk it? Can you believe it? This guy is vulnerable to being lit on fire, dude. think some monsters just maybe a horse gets stuck in the forest. Rude. Please, Roach. Please. Oh, you're so lazy. Lazy horse. Stop that. Okay, let's go. White's lair. You said it was someone's home, right? I don't think it got very specific. It's just living in someone's house, just squatting there, I guess.
The dressings, bandages.
What's that about? Take it easy.
What is that about? You alright, Gaston?
The dressings, bandages. Where did I put them?
Forget it. Bandages won't do him any good.
What? Oh, but he breathed still a moment ago.
Mm-hmm. Breathed his last then. Bled to death. Legs broken. Femoral arteries ruptured. Wound like that, you're dead in minutes.
Gods.
What happened here exactly?
I was rolling through, fully loaded, when I heard screams. This one crawled towards the road, then drooped to the ground, lost consciousness. I jumped down to help him, dress his wounds. Then you appeared.
Rolling through, fully loaded, and heard screams. Did he run him over?
Pretty admirable stopping to help a stranger.
Truthfully, when I saw him, I considered it might be an ambush. The thought entered my mind, I near decided to crack the whip. But to abandon a man in need, it's simply not the decent thing to do.
Decent enough in many other places, believe me.
What's that the blackjack you're carrying around there? What's that about?
Before you go on, clean your hands thoroughly and burn your shirt. Might also want to rub some thyme on your body to be sure. Smell of blood might attract ghouls otherwise.
Who might you be, precisely?
A witcher.
Oh. Do you expect some beast might have killed him?
Oh, the camera just zooming in on this guy's
Yeah,
blackjack.
yeah.
Oh, is that his blackjack?
broken.
I guess it's just a cudgel.
Death's
Just a
the wound.
mace with some
Small but
studs in
deep.
it.
Edges unfrayed.
It was more like a bit of wood.
Either a thrust weapon or a thick claw. Maybe a wyvern's. Tough to say.
Thrust
and-
weapon.
Breastplate's unusual. Dented. And it's got a patina.
An antiquity, I believe. I deal in these things, so what's puzzling
Now
is
this guy's up to no good. He's
done it?
being real nervous.
Not likely to learn that from him. Now to figure out where he came from. From that house, I'm assuming, but need to investigate. Got some work to do. So long.
Wait, I will come with you.
So be it. But stay close, keep it down, and don't touch a thing.
How would he kill him? What do you mean extreme cosplay? Why is that a quest name? No, this is what it came with, right? Yeah, fully loaded cart. Oh, and he was dragged from up there. Well, from here. Okay, no. I was thinking maybe he ran him over. And then he saw Gary come in and was like, oh no, I can't do a hit and run with my horse. Gary's gonna catch me with his superior racing skills. It's on his legs. Oh yeah, his leg is like mad messed up. Yeah, I was like, oh, you could see he was broken from like through his armor. Yeah, it's obvious. It's messed up. Like something like stabbed him in the legs, and he like, I guess he tried to like stop the bleeding with his hand. It's strange that the Hatzel was bleeding. I don't know how we got attacked. I'm trying to figure out how we got attacked like that. Wait, I see. Wait, He just stood here and died? Oh, here we go, here we go, here we go.
Must have been here he broke his legs. Fell while climbing over the wall. Trying to leave the property probably, after he didn't manage to open the gate.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about, because the gate is... He did not go through this door. What's going on here?
Damn it.
Is this also the ghoul place? What is the ghoul place? Oh no, this is a main quest, isn't it? Is it? Is it? Isn't it? No, is it? Oh, I'm in secondary quest right now. There we go. There's the white lair. I say I'm not in the white lair right. Oh no, that's him. I'm not in the white lair right now. I'm just curious if this happened to take place in the same area. Because in that case, have I got a surprise for you? I might know what did this.
Something.
Servant. Stabbed to death. Over a dozen blows with a sharp object. Some post-mortem.
I cannot believe this is the work of a man.
Ooh,
He was a monster.
bunch
To be
of
sure.
Torso punctured with great force. Blow pierced hardened steel.
It's a knife man out here. He's gonna stab you.
On the high road. Breastplate was identical. Throats massacred. One mighty blow. Shield along sides old and dented. Swords ceremonial. And Shay handiwork clearly. Ceremonial bowls. For little sacrifices?
Of what? Please, do not say humans.
No cake? I mean, what is that?
Ceremonial bowls. For little sacrifices?
A bit of bread, I think?
Please, do not say humans.
No, I think... I don't think it was related to whatever happened, right? Unless that's a cake made from human.
Multiple wounds on the body. All puncture wounds, but hard to tell what caused them. Victim's human, but the attire's elven.
Are you certain? How did he come by it? We've so few non-humans in Tucson.
Fled, then dropped to the ground to douse the flames. Didn't manage. Burned
Why
smells
was he
growing
on fire?
fainter. Might have been another luckier soul managed to flee. Doublet scorched. Wriggled out of it, tossed it, then ran on.
I'm still hung up on the quest name being extreme cosplay. Is someone pretending to be human? That's gotta be it.
There's no one inside.
Like this
after-
guy is not
I know
a
you're
guy.
in there. Breathing's loud and clear.
Someone's cosplaying him
Open up.
or something,
You mean
I
no
guess.
harm.
They remain there?
What the fella?
Listen, I'm a witcher. I'm here to help you. But if that's gonna happen, you gotta answer some questions first. You mentioned them. Who do you mean?
Those, I don't know what they were. Spirits. It all occurred of a sudden. We were staging a scene. The death of paying homage. There was a flash of light that blinded me completely. I heard cries, though saw nothing. Then felt my own robes were in flames. I broke and ran, threw off my doublet, leapt in here and it shut and locked the door behind me. They pounded on the door. I thought they would get through. I thought I was done for, but in the end, it grew calm.
I feel like that's gotta be something related to those this bowls, the sacrificial bowl, right?
Who are you
They
exactly?
did a wonky ritual.
Durant Fosher
Spirits
Plamondon de
came in and halted
Severan,
them, I guess.
Lord of these lands, and chairman of the Society of Friends of the History of Tucson.
Oh, Society of Friends. This is like a nice
We
Nice
meet
place
here
to be.
annually to mark the anniversary of the Elfin Homage. But something like this, why, it's a first.
got a type of like
So while
anti-
reenacting a scene from the
elvish
past,
terrorist
somehow,
ghosts?
Unintentionally, You summoned a specter, a Korgorath, or a tube, maybe.
What? What now?
Best thing? You gotta do it again, of course.
Are you mad? Would you have this thing kill us?
Well, you just
No,
be
don't
here.
want it to kill anyone.
You don't think we're supposed to be
Precisely
here.
why I gotta do my job. Summon it again, whatever it is, and tend to it once and for all. Durand, think I can reenact the pledge, the giving of homage, alone?
It was a great, momentous event. The surrender of Tucson's last elfin king. You will need at least 3 individuals.
Well, how about that? I got the 3 individuals right here.
You know what I'm gonna ask for. Need your help, but I'll understand if you turn me down. No objections? Good. Let's get to work. Start by clearing the corpses. Got some time. Won't start the reenactment before nightfall. Things of this sort are a lot more likely to work after dusk.
This is the cosplay.
One last thing.
Might even
though.
be extreme
My
cosplay.
pay. Don't work for free, you know.
Understood. Just keep the danger at bay, and I shall be generous. Through and through.
I guess the cosplay is referring to is that
stand
they're
or
dressing
rather
up as elves,
sit
right?
in for King
Like the
Ludwig
reenactment.
upon the elfin throne, while you, Witcher, will play the Enche ruler. We must don the costumes. All must be just right.
Oh no, they're gonna undress me again.
Divethaf, the elven king, hosted Ludovic in his own palace upon his own throne.
Extreme.
Amidst the blinding glow of a plethora
Cosplay.
of torches.
Lamps, yeah. Oh, ancient elven shield. That's important. It's mine now. Elven wine. I'll take it. Give the statues these things. Look at this one. She's got like a huge invisible melon, I think. Elven bread. Oh yeah, I identify these things earlier. Yeah, wine in the left one and bread in the right one, I think. No, sorry. From this angle, it would be bread in the left one, wine in the right one. Pretty sure. There's more fires, please? There we go. I was looking for my prompts, I didn't get them. Wait, more fires? Where do I even light them? Then 2 more fires, I don't even see the braziers. What are they named? Where are you? There. Doesn't matter, they lit them up in the worst order possible.
Divethaf laid at Ludovic's feet a loaf of binnen and elfin bread, thus granting humans rule over seat-yielding lands. Then Divethaf filled the ornate ceremonial bowls with elven wine, Gwinoet, the sweetest blood of the land that had been torn from him. At long last, the elfin king grasped his sword and shield, thus symbolically passing command of his armies to humans.
There you go.
Don't interrupt.
Oh, I'm the king. Oh, that's right. Which one was it? Is Dahlia the one? There was a yellow soul. Is it a quest item? Oh, there it is. How about the shield? Can I equip that? I must. Ah, it goes in here. Never seen Gary do a shield. There you go. I got a shield now. Does it actually work? Do I have to draw it? No. There we go.
Erect in his pride, drew his blade and dropped to his knees, thus acknowledging his final defeat. Ludovic then spake.
I accept your allegiance and shall return in 1 year's time to...
They're statues.
Look,
That's why they were standing in weird
statues.
poses.
Impossible. God's mother!
Living statues, dude. Well, I'd like to get my weapons back, please, if you don't at all mind. Yeah, this'll do. I do need to repair my silver sword, though. So let's do that before anything. Oh. Okay. Ow. Ow. Alright, get this wizard first, I think. Ow! Stop that! Wait, I'm actually using... Oh, there's more wizards. Gotcha, I was like, where's even these things coming from? Swing! I'd like some more adrenaline, please. Oh god, there's so many of them. God, ow. Doing so much damage. It's like literally dozens of them. 30 to 50 wild living statues, dude. In my yard. Can't believe they're not arming people with assault weapons around these parts because of this. This is a menace. There's 3 of them there? This is getting hand of hand. No, stop. I just want to have a shield. Oh, I feel like I'm starting to see my Quen do a bit more damage over turn now. It's starting to get out of control.
The sculptures, they came alive. By what witchcraft?
Dunno. Specialize in killing monsters. Reviving them, not so much.
I may know what happened. The statues, you see, once stood in the palace of one Defethov. I acquired them a month.
Got yourself some nice cursed statues, as you do.
I should start at the beginning. This Defethov was to pay tribute to humans, producing statues of this sort each year. Yet he did so but once, for he perished in the massacre of non-humans at the foot of Mount Gorgon in the year 782.
Hello, T. Hello, nice to see you.
As Defethov had planned Ludovic's downfall, for he sculpted not statues, but
How
columns
are you? Hope you're well.
that masqueraded as such. Columns activated with words said in homage. Columns that would have turned the king and his bodyguards into so much colorful confetti.
Typical. Treachery embodied. Elves. Psheh.
Time for me to go. That guy made a weirdo. That guy. You know? Let's get involved.
Better.
I'm getting in the middle of
Elves
this.
were just defending their territory. You humans took it, but you still weren't sated. Had to cut the elves down, every last one.
You? What does that mean? You're a man as we are.
Yeah, in a way. Just ashamed to have to admit it sometimes.
Your words? They're wrong, Witcher. But I'll not let you leave empty-handed. Take this, your reward.
Farewell.
Yeah, I'm glad to hear. Glad to hear. Oh, there's a match on right now. England versus Germany. Well, good luck to your team of choice. May they have good fortune. May they kick the ball. Alternatively, hoop the ball, or volley the ball. I don't know which one. Good luck. There's a thing happening right now, right? Is it the Europa something? Championship? There's a thing going on, I think. I saw some friends betting on it. Betting on some... No, well, I don't know if they're betting on it, but they had like a bit of a game about it. They don't gambling or anything, but... So there was a bit of a game on trying to get as many accurate predictions as possible. The Euros.
Go.
Right. Hope we kick the ball and a goal for 1 point. Yeah. That's the hope. Oh, I guess that's a quest. That was fun. Wasn't exactly what I had predicted at all. I didn't think the statues were going to be waking up. They did look ominous. Like, I did notice one of the statues just menacingly being like, yeah, I tell you, and I should have known that the statue was casting spells. Bargus, can you stop that? Get out of here. Also, horse, can you move? Just stood still for a second. Friggin' Bargus, clearly you're a dog with a yellow aura. That's what you are.
Beating out some kind of rhythm.
Silly.
Message. Trying to tell me something.
Are you ready for the WoW patch though? And that's the $1 million question. Is that tomorrow? Oh, yeah, it's tomorrow, isn't it? Because it came
None
on
shall
the
sit and
US
dine
stuff
with you at your
today,
table.
I think.
No spoon
Exciting.
you have shall say to you, never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror. Sounds
Well, that's
like
normal.
A curse, all right.
Just normal graffiti on a house. Nothing to see here. Don't worry about it. There's no sort of white brewing decoctions with their own emissions in this domicile.
Somebody's clearly obsessed.
No.
They just mentioned the place might be cursed.
No.
Need to look around.
No way. I don't buy it. This place is prime real estate. That's what I say.
A pigsty. Need to search it thoroughly. Find a way to collect.
Pigsty? Don't be
saliva.
such a downer, Gary. It's a fixer-upper. That's what this is. You know what this place needs? It needs elbow grease. That's what it needs.
No spoon you have shall say to you. Whatever lives here treated that literally. Still searching for the right spoon.
Yeah, these are spoons. Okay, they are of different materials. Yeah, so the things bringing these things together is that they are spoons. Yep. So, some sort of
Skeletons.
collector.
Doubt they came here willingly.
Skeletons?
This have anything to do with the curse?
Oh yeah.
None shall sit and dine with you at your table. It'd make sense.
Been waiting for the patch so long, it feels more like relief. We've been edged for so long by Blizzard. Please, Blizzard. Yeah, it's been ridiculous. It's been so long now. Actually absurd.
Actually does seem like a white's lair.
Like how many
Very
months
typical,
now?
But still. Cauldron should be somewhere around here.
It's been almost a year, right? Didn't Shadowlands come out like last year? Like sometime in... No, it got delayed, didn't it? To November?
looking for.
Fuck, I don't remember.
White's not particularly tidy.
I don't have a good idea of time. It was November last year, right? Yeah, I don't think Shadowlands has been out for more than a year. No, it can't have. It can't have. It was November, because I think they were originally planning September? No. Yes. Yes. No. Oh, no. Something like that. They delayed it for like a month, I think, maybe? So, was it October? It doesn't... I don't think they were planning it originally for October.
Cauldron's empty, unfortunately. We just need some brew. Afraid he won't get that. No choice but to hide and wait for the saliva glands and their bearer. Need a spot that'll let me observe the cauldron.
Oh, we found a spot. I thought it was a door. Oh, he uses the cauldron to make brews, right? Loves to make brews. That's gross. In the bestiary, it specifically specified that it likes to make brews out of its own emissions. That's its hobby. It loves doing it. Oh, and it needs the spoons to do the brewing. I guess. Oh, that's what the crown is. It's a crown of spoons, naturally. Obviously, he's dead. Oh, last of its kind. Majestic. Could we have let this...
Catch it.
let these creatures suffer such a cruel fate?
Seems I'll have to kill the white in its own junk heap.
Oh, that's a lot of spoons. Spoon collector? That's just rude. Oh, it's not taking long. Oh, I see. It's like it's a win. It's a win fight. Gotcha. Okay. Back in Legend of Fire, right? It doesn't like that. Apparently. And apparently it also doesn't like Illidan. Like this. Yeah, I'm looking forward to playing some 9.1. I think it sounds good. I think it'll be a delightful time. It is too late. Absolutely, but what's that? I think it'll be good. I'm just gonna play the game differently though this time around. I think I went like too ham on it last time. I played in a way that wasn't fun. So this time I'm gonna do something that's gonna not be a pain in the ass to do. So, for example, no way am I doing Keystone Master. There's just no way, because it's gonna be like even less fun this time around than it was originally. Because you have to do both Tyrannical now and Fortified, which is just great, just fantastic. Especially because like one of these two is just far less fun than the other. Oh, aren't you excited to do Tyrannical Sanguine Depths and Tyrannical Necrotic Wake? I can't wait. I cannot contain my excitement. Truthfully. Got a sweet mount out of it. Yeah, I did. I got the big swirly boy. It's huge. Oh, I almost forgot. He's huge. And it's got a 15-foot club of lava. Oh, there can't be many days now until I think you should leave season 2. That is another thing I can't wait for. Man, what a blessed couple of weeks. Getting Think You Should Leave season 2 and WoW 9.1.
Now to carve out its salivary glands.
Oh, thank you. I got some stuff for extinguishing this creature from this planet. Oh, the least you could do, Gary, is carve it with a spoon the way it would have wanted. You know that's what it would have wanted. And it's gonna doop, 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 and yeet, put it right in that. Cool. No fort required for that. No fort head empty. Just put it in Quen. Play Geo Online, take one ransom, the 8 frames of rollback. Oh boy. I've been ducking those games. I did say earlier that I'm like playing what opponent I get. Sometimes I get whooped because they're like got 10 times the levels of me, so obviously they've been doing a lot of games and I haven't caught up to them. And I'm taking it anyway. But sometimes I'll get like a Nagoriyuki and he will have like slow-mo mode on. And when you look below his like portrait in like the bio, it'll say something like I don't know. I don't know Portuguese, so this bit didn't work. I don't know Portuguese. It'll say something in Portuguese, and I'll be like, wait a second, this sounds bad. And I'll go in and be like, oh, it's a slow-mo fight again. Cool. Sometimes you'll get one of those games, and then I'll duck it. I'll do one game, I'll be like, no thank you. I would rather not play a Guilty Gear game at half the speed. I would appreciate if it if it didn't do that, and I'll just return to main menu. I really hate these games as well because like obviously these guys have practiced playing the game in slow-mo, so like I can't do anything to them because they're like, I caught you in my trap. I'm in my element. I'm in the extreme slow-mo element where you can't beat me. By none of your timings, you practice for hours work. I hate it. It's friggin' disgusting. It's so horrible. Yeah, so if I'm in a Guilty Gear lobby now, some guy walks up to me, and I see like a welcome message, or there's like a little like yeah, you can put in like a little catchphrase on your profile. If I see that, and it's in Portuguese now, you're out. I'm not playing you. I thought the netcode was like, this is good enough, right? You're in Europe. You're not that far away. You're not in America. It'll be no, because these guys, they're far away. They have bad ping, but they also some of them, like this guy I played, also have like the goal to play the game at like high settings when the computer can't handle it, and you can feel it. You can feel the terrible frames. It's horrible. There's some poor manners, man, in online matchmaking and that. Like, if you can't handle the game on your computer, don't subject me to that, man. People also like keep going into like the training matchmaking, and then like not accepting games, right? So something like all the time you'll get like a game at a guy, and they won't accept it because they're like AFKing while the game's like trying to matchmake you, and they'll just like hold up like dozens of people because they're AFKing while queuing up, and the game will just keep queuing them up even though they're AFKing. The game won't be like, oh, this guy's always AFK, better take him out of the queue. No, game's like, well, maybe next game he'll accept. I hate it. It makes me mad. Long Rube. That's what they call me. Oh, no, I don't need to read the graves. I don't know what the mount is for Season 2, actually. But I won't get it, so it doesn't matter.
Think your friend's hand will make for a nice broth?
You've clearly honed your sense of humor. But we are not cannibals, Geralt. I took a fragment of tissue from their hand. It will suffice to prepare some resonance.
What did you
It's
do
just
with
a
the rest?
recolor? No.
Raven told me you'd acquired the necessary ingredient.
I am not doing Keystone Master again. No way. Don't quote me, lol. I'm cutting out of you. You're done for. I'm sending the dogs for you when I get found out I'm wrong. You're gonna have to look left and right and down when you walk over the street, because I'm gonna put trapdoors there as well. You're done for.
Pretty helpful.
You're
creatures.
cancelled.
Calling them often.
I try not to overdo it. But they can be so useful, as they were now, when I merely needed to be sure I could arrive in time should things go sour.
Managed fine alone, but thanks for the thought. Gonna need much longer to finish brewing resonance? Mentioned a last ingredient, too. What about that?
That, I fear, might prove troublesome. You see, to use the concoction to summon the memories of one, the solution must contain the blood of another specimen of the same species.
Shouldn't be a problem. I happen to know a higher vampire.
Oh,
who should
okay.
be
I
willing to
thought you
help.
did
Right, Regis?
another like white,
It's not
which would be a problem.
that simple, I'm afraid. While you were away, I tried my damnedest to identify a replacement, but alas, none such exists.
Not sure I understand what the problem is. Can't we just draw some of your blood?
Yoink.
Blood must be in an agitated state. As I'm
Spook
certain
it.
you know,
Scream at it.
higher vampires can
That's fine.
change their corporeal shell. As our flesh changes, so does our blood's chemical composition.
Regis, you're
To
not
make a
my
long
friend
story
anymore.
short,
And then you take
I
this
should need
blood.
to induce in myself a state of strong psychokinetic arousal. In brief, madness, rabidity. and that stands to be very, very dangerous.
Dangerous? Why? I mean, you'll still be you, right?
True, but I should be highly agitated, in a state of fury. You know better than I that fury cannot be controlled. If you've ever seen an enraged vampire, you know very well that all who find themselves
Such a nice
nearby
excuse you have.
will be in grave danger.
How will we handle that?
It's not my fault, I was angry.
Claws extended.
That makes two of us. But worry not. I've thought it through very thoroughly.
Judge,
Follow soon.
I was furious. Judge, please. What do you mean it's my fault I killed him? I was furious. Fury.
Right. So
You
what do I
know,
do?
like
We
as
should
well as I
visit Teshamut,
do, that fury can't be
an ancient
controlled.
vampire estate.
Judge?
There we will find cages suspended in the air. I will enter one, be confined. You will lure beasts there. Beasts you will then kill. The bloodletting should prove profuse. Abundant enough so that the blood scent will drive me mad. Wild.
Alright, so just gotta make this guy horny. Got it.
Teshamut. What's it like?
It's green now.
It is a place of torment. A torture chamber. Long ago, shortly after we'd arrived in this world, one among us named Kagmar developed such a
Among us?
taste and lust for human blood that in one night he could imbibe an entire village. This brought trouble on the entire species. Common folk wearied quickly of living in constant fear. They began to hunt us, seek the aid of mages and witches in tracking us down.
So what? Not like they could ever hope to kill you.
But they were bothersome. Forgive the comparison, but when did you last enjoy mosquitoes buzzing around your head? In any case, the other vampires decided something had to be done. Kagmar had to be caught and punished. A torture chamber was thus outfitted in the dungeons of Teshamut. Inside it, a cage made entirely of a special alloy of silver, dalvinite, and meteorite steel. Kagmar was captured and locked in the cage, sat there over 2 centuries, driven to fury time after time, never able to escape. Thus I know the cage will withstand the fury to which we shall drive my humble being.
Sure.
See no reason to dawdle. Teshamut. Take me there.
In a moment. Just one last thing.
Don't be shy. What is it?
What was that?
Blood. Oh, the last favor the Raven did me. I've also taken some Sancurium, a solution that sharpens one's sense of smell. One drop of blood shall smell like a gallon to me now.
You crazy? You're a recovering addict.
Your outrage warms my heart, Geralt, but you must remain calm. I have no choice. As things stand, the die is cast. High time we set off for Teshamut. My head's spinning already, and you're starting to smell quite tasty.
And you're starting to scare me.
Gary, yummy. Yeah, I'm definitely not doing another Kisa Master for a green skin when it's like twice the work that needs to be. Ooh, twice the work for the price of one? Like, no thank you, that does not sound appetizing. I guess, like, if it happens that, like, I get it from casually playing, then whatever. That's cool. But
We have arrived.
Season 1, I did not exactly have an
Sacrificial
easy
chain of
time
torture
finding
and
people to
torment
do
lies
plus 15s
underground.
with. I just had to pug all of that. People were kind of bored with the game already, I think. It seemed that way. People were kind of bored, didn't really want to do the thing, so I'm not gonna do the pug thing.
Sure you know what you're doing?
I can only hope I do. Please, let's go. The longer we delay, the less control I shall have of my faculties. I'd really prefer not to hurt you.
You lead.
Oh. Alright then, there's a guy. It was just that easy.
Scurvers must be getting close to their feeding ground.
Correct. I told you there'd be danger.
I'm just gonna communicate with the scavs. It'll take a while.
Beyond this wall lies...
An ancient vampire dungeon. Seen a lot of things in my time. Nothing quite like this, though.
I feel honored. A man with such a wealth of experience, yet I'm about to show him something new. Now,
How exciting.
to open it.
Oh,
How the hell?
It's an ancient form of protection against unwanted guests. The mechanism which releases the latch reacts only to a higher vampire's blood.
how about that?
Tricky mechanisms, a vampire hideout. Fortified, secured. Must have been important to your species once. Toussaint.
It shall always be so. During the
That's not
conjunction,
how you use stairs,
this
Carrie.
one opened upon this land and no other. This was the first place we saw.
I was kind of contemplating in 9.1 to play another class of some kind. Maybe like a Death Knight or something. But I think I decided on
This
just like
place.
continue with my Rogue.
There's evil
My
here.
Rouge.
Death
And then
hangs
like
in
in
the air.
Kisens I might play my
Yes.
Monk. Just in tanky.
Many beings have breathed their last here.
Because I don't think of doing like high level ones. I just want to do stuff with the guild mostly. So I can tank a bit more. And then I might bring my Monk rather than my Rogue. But I think I'll keep raiding with my Rogue.
Glyphs are carved into the rock. Coated with blood used to be. They mean something?
They're emblems, symbols of, well, what you would call tribes, dispersed throughout the world after the conjunction. My ancestors placed them here to remind us all where we came from.
Snakes and hands. Gotcha. Oh. Oh, wait, hello. Loot. No one told me there was gonna be loot
Seems your
down here.
kind assembled a peculiar little.
Is it good stuff? Oh, maybe. Lifesteal. Ooh. I think you can check the set out eventually for some fashion at the very least. How's the mask? Where's the mask even gonna be? There it is. Guess I don't. Hang on. So is this mask just gonna be like extra bonuses? Without even like wearing it? Yeah, it is. So I can look real dumb
Library.
and I can get 1% lifesteal.
Indeed.
I don't know if it's worth it to look like Phantom of the
Lay a
Opera
hand to it.
to get 1% lifesteal.
Who for?
Ah, disgraceful. Excruciatingly so, this particular page from my history. I'd rather not summon the demons of the past if it's... all right.
You don't mind if I loot the graves of your friends, do you? You don't mind, I hope? Oh, these things actually have like gear in them. I actually need to loot this like tiny chest though, because they actually have good stuff in them. Oh, I keep my eyes peeled on. Oh, hello.
What's this symbol mean?
It's the symbol of the Dead. Those who went east, beyond the Blue Mountains.
To that. Similarities to anywhere else is purely coincidental, please.
This one?
It's to that.
Which tribe's this?
It's different.
Garisham. My tribe, and Deadlough's. We both remained in this part of the world.
Ooh, stuff. I'll take stuff. Aha, you taking my stuff, Gary. That's how the meme goes, right? I am stuff. Is that a cage? It was just that easy. You found it. Now to take it home.
Charming place. But what are all those cages for? Mentioned one vampire being kept here.
Yes, well, you see, humanitarians is something my ancestors were not. They concluded Kagmar would best be punished if he were tormented with the scent of blood he could not taste. Thus, they also kept humans here. Humans whose blood they slowly let. Kagmar ranted and raged in pain as those humans slowly bled to death.
They treated them like livestock. Live bait.
I'd like to be able to turn back time, deny it, but alas, I can do neither. Feel shame for my brethren. That is all I can do.
Oh, okay, you're good
Take
on
it
it.
so
Fine. Don't worry about it.
hard. Nothing you
You're
could have done
ashamed.
about it. Let's get to work.
All is forgiven.
That was awkward. Fine. I prepared the bait. Please be so kind and place it, ideally at the tunnel entrances. The scent will spread most effectively then.
Sure.
Place the bait at the tunnel entrances. Monsters will catch its scent more quickly.
When I think how these tunnels got here, sends shivers.
It was the natural order of things. The place reeked of death and it attracted necrophages.
Here you go. I don't know exactly what it meant with how these tunnels got here. Do you mean like the circumstances of which these tunnels were used, or like how they got here? Like, are there like scary digging necrophages that like digging tunnels? Are they kind of like worms? Or are they more like... Well, what even digs like bunnies? They dig burrows, right? Oh, I can probably destroy it art, right? There we go.
3 done. 1 left.
I was like, I don't
Think
want to just
this'll
like
work.
whack it at all this stuff.
certainly
It's gonna mess up my blade.
The stench is so thick I can wager it carries clear to Novigrad.
How can I do this objective? There's all these barrels in my way. I can't do it. It's impossible. I'm ready.
Bait set. What now?
I shall enter the cage. You must chain me inside. The bars are made of an alloy that will prevent me from transforming into mist.
Kinda thought you wouldn't want to.
I shall be in great pain. My sole thought being to stop that pain. I cannot know what I will do. We must hurry. The beasts have caught the scent, also my head. I started spinning.
That the blood?
Someone who's never experienced a vampire's bloodlust does not know the true meaning of thirst.
I feel like some might. Might know a couple of people that might know that kind of thirst. This mask is not helping the moment. It's so wacky. Please, this mask. It's very sick. I need it off. It's giving me 1% lifesteal, but I hate it. I hate it so much. Leave mask. Go away. Yes. Thank you.
Can't take it anymore.
The fashion is very important.
What
Discovers.
would you do once I uttered it?
Don't know. Calm you down. Somehow.
They did detonate? Oh, these guys. Yeah, they did detonate. Oh, they're like rot fiends. Gotcha.
We must forge through this, that is all.
They're rot fiends, but don't copy my homework too much. Oh. My chat broke for a second. What's Fleether? I don't remember you. Oh, it's actually a new enemy. I don't even know what that is. I guess it's some kind of vampire?
Good. 'Cause I can hear more coming.
Yeah, that's like a lesser vampire. Oh my god, it's lagging me. That's like a lesser vampire, right? I don't really know what the difference between like a higher vampire or like a lesser vampire is. But I guess lesser vampires just kind of look like bats. Oh, he's mad. He hates it, but he's furious. And that's when he let the fury take control. I'm so happy we've gone deep into Quen. This is wacky. Ah, okay. Okay, so maybe that like Detlef guy is like a chill dude, but he needed his claws cut, right? He needed his claws trimmed, because
Need to hang
he has the
on a
same sort of
little
appearance
longer,
that Detlef
but I'll dry
had,
in
I
a
think.
few hours. Scent won't bother you anymore.
Meanwhile, I'm just gonna sit here and watch it.
Get you out of here.
The concoction.
You can't finish it in this state. Tell me how. I'll help you.
Bros to the end. Oh no, I don't like the color of that. It looks very similar to what that white was making earlier.
Any better?
Far from ideal. And some time must pass before I fully recover. But yes, a bit better, thank you.
Never expected it to be like that. You didn't tell me.
We need not discuss it.
But we do. Because if I'd known you were going to subject yourself to torture,
What would you have done?
found Dettlaff some other way.
I did not wish you to use any other way. Did that occur to you?
No, because I thought no being would ever willingly subject itself to that kind of pain. You vampires aren't any different from us in that regard.
I told you, the pain is my way of paying my debt. The enormous debt I owe Dettlaff. If I had to do it again, I would in a heartbeat.
Resonance, it's ready.
Are you certain you followed the formula? The proportions were exact, the brewing time precise. This is important, Geralt. The slightest deviation could cost even a witcher dearly.
Relax. Got some experience brewing potions.
Very well. In that case, let's begin.
Oh, sorry, I messed it up. I added a little bit too much salt. I think you're gonna start all over again, so get in the cage. Sorry, my bad. You would do it again in a heartbeat, right? That's what he said, so let's go. I messed up. Because that's that laugh before we got turned
Excuse me.
looked like a weirdo.
I shall only take a moment. You jumped the queue, sir. But Count, sir, you must understand. I've a meeting. The Count...
Sir, you were next. Please, take a seat. This gentleman was here first. Step down or you shall regret it.
Ah, fails to realize he was your friend, Count.
Must be challenging living with people if that's all it takes to
It was
grow your
then I
big old
ordered
vampire
him
claws
to
out.
Give up his seat and step off the stand. If only you'd seen his face. We got him good, didn't we, Dettlaff? And then Mother insisted we buy the mill. Curious, eh?
Well, I hope you like bread.
But at least I've a yarn to spin for friends and associates.
Forgive me.
What?
How did he have no idea? Look at how he's dressed. Has he never seen the movie Blade before? Starring Wesley Snipes? Oh yeah, this Deathlock. He's just he's just misunderstood. It's just misunderstood. Yeah. This guy. I'm sure he's a nice guy deep within. I just need to understand him more. Get into his headspace. Well, he did say forgive him. So maybe I'm just a bad person if I don't. Am I not capable of forgiveness?
You ride like
Wow,
a
what a
squirrel
monster.
caught in a snare.
Makes you think.
I'd begun to fear they were death throes, that you'd departed.
Sure wasn't pleasant, but it worked.
What did you see?
Delacroix. His death did not come easy. Seems Dettlaff had made friends with him, still killed him, and chopped up his corpse. And he was overcome with fury, remorse, cut off the hand that had committed the murder.
Interesting. And entirely
Can you just like
unlike
make
the
infinite
Dettlaff
hands
I
if you're a
know.
vampire? Just cut it off and
See
regrow
anything
it
else?
over and over? Can you like... Why has no vampires got like a hand house that's just like a bunch of hands with fingers clasped together making a house? You can do it. They don't even rot, right? Because they're still living, writhing around. Just you gotta just wash your soap. No, wash your house with some hand soap now and then, and it's fine. It's free real estate. That's what you should do.
Saw a moment. Delacroix did something selfless. Was kind to Dettlaff. Guess it could have been the start of their friendship.
Why the uncertainty?
Nothing extraordinary about it. Normal, everyday situation, really. Visions were supposed to issue from strong emotions.
Clearly the situation provoked such emotions in Dettlaff. Keep in mind, he did later murder Delacroix. Killing someone who's grown dear to us, it's bound to elicit strong emotion. Vampires are no different in that regard. Did you see anything else?
There was something. Showed up twice in the vision. A bootblack stand. Dettlaff first met Delacroix there. Went back after the murder, actually.
Peculiar.
Stand was somewhere in the Port District. And the bootblack acted as if he knew Dettlaff.
That would be even odder. Perhaps we should have a chat with the lad, though I would expect no breakthroughs.
It's our only lead. I'll go talk to him. Coming with.
I shall join you later if it's no trouble. I don't yet feel strong enough to venture out.
That's fair. Rest
Let's
up.
collect
Be
your
back as soon
strength
as I learn
before you venture
anything.
out. Let's gather your party before venturing out. Oh, another level! I'll take it. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. And you know what? I'll put that in. You're gonna be so surprised, but I'm gonna put it in Quen. What did I just do there? Oh, nothing. Good. I did nothing. There we go. More Quen. Wait a second. Wait a stinky second. What's going on here? Get the big one in there! You fool! Get the big one in there! Why am I wasting my silence and nothing? Dude! Okay. We're fine now. Yeah. Speaking of collecting strength, what is that quest? No, that was a character entry. Gotcha. Speaking of collecting that strength before venturing forth, I'm gonna drop a little quick save here, and I'm gonna go take a little break to stretch. And I'll be right back in a minute. So yeah, see you soon. Hope you enjoyed the stream. I'll be right back. Get yourself some water or something. Be right back. Hello. I am back. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back. Well, I suppose we go find this kid then. I thought it was just laying there doing push-ups for a second. You know, vampires gotta stay fit. They gotta live with the body for like, the body's for like, I don't know, forever, right? You gotta make sure you look good forever. Let's go. Oh, actually, there's a signpost right there. Just teleport. You can teleport from horseback there, right? Please? No, you can't. Wow, rude. It's fine. Alright. We're actually heading now. Oh, how about that? Right there. I don't even have to go very far. That's convenient. Let's see. I haven't been there for very long, so I don't actually know where I'm going. But I think this is like where we've got the message from the one kid at some point, right? Oh, found it. There it is. Right here.
So how would you explain it? Whether it pours for a week or the sun bakes our pates, we've always mud up to our ankles here.
You can't blame me for Beauclair's fickle weather.
Fickle weather! I've seen you. You empty your chamber pot in front of our shop each morn, so folks will dirty their boots, go to you to get them cleaned.
A far-fetched conspiracy theory, sirs.
I'll conspire to welt your bum with my belt. Come here.
Leave him alone.
This guy's like
Just
the worst. Get
spit
out
at
of
you.
here.
A witcher, and I'd advise you to go back
Let
where
me tell
came
you
from.
what my job
I
is.
thought witches defend men from monsters, not cheats from justice.
Need to talk to the boy.
You can chat to him all you like, after we tan his hide. So stand down.
Absolutely not.
Not gonna happen.
Won't it? Well, then we'll thrash you as well. Which is all the same to me.
Can I thrash you by setting you on fire, please? I would prefer that.
We'll break
Ah, not
your legs,
allowed.
faggot.
What do you mean, not allowed? Wow, ow, ow, ouch.
All together, on three.
Can I Quen? I can use an apple. Oh, there's invisible walls. Ow. That was not the block button that I was looking for. That was the spell button. Ow.
Come on, come closer.
I'm magical, Gary. I should be able to cast some fist spells or something.
My goodness, how I...
Rude. Yeah, they're coming, and worse. I should at least be able to make my fists, like, hot or something, you know? That guy accused him of, like, spilling poop? Look at him.
I'm investigating the beast on the Duchess's orders.
Ah, yes. We've heard of you. And these men, what are they doing?
Obstructing my investigation.
Understood. Right. A few days in the clink ought to teach them not to impede official duchy business. Come on.
Listen. Ordinarily, I wouldn't be
You're
snitching.
very good with your fists,
But those
sir.
guys are also child
Wouldn't be looking for
beaters.
work, would you? We'd make a fine duo.
I think sometimes you can draw a line, right?
Yeah? How you imagine that working?
Splendidly. That's how. I suggest a partnership, where I see to the boots while you stand guard. And as you're the stronger, come morn you take the chamber pot out and help me make mud.
Bit about the mud's true? They were right to want to box your ears.
I've got to make a living somehow, so what say you, sir?
Just don't walk in the mud, though.
Let me think about it. Listen, I'm interested in a certain gentleman.
Wait, wait! Before we get to talking, please, take a seat.
But my boots are clean.
In this city, No boots are clean unless they just come off my stand. A seat, sir, please. So then, who was it you wanted to ask about?
One of your patrons. Tall, elegant black frock. Not from around
Look
here.
like a vampire.
A rival? Indeed. I hear a faint bell ringing. A modest sum might make it sing out loud and clear.
How much?
Let's say 500 crowns.
No.
Gotta be kidding me. What would you even do with that kind of coin?
Expand my venture. I'm sure you can imagine. Have a proper stand with a big sign. I want a new box too. New polishes, new brushes. And if I've enough coin left, I'll buy a share in a launderer's. Get wastewater for free.
Got it all planned out.
I should think
Just
so.
haggle, Gary.
Capital is all I require.
No way. Not about to contribute to your shady venture. You'll tell me what you know, for free.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. As you wish, sir. I know the fellow you seek, though I don't know his name. A steady patron. Gets his boots cleaned every few days. He's very good to me. Always pays me a premium.
Know where I might find him?
No, but you could wait here. Perhaps he'll stop by.
Don't have the time for that. Sure you don't know where to find him? Or maybe notice which direction he came from?
When I clean boots, sir, I do not look up to see where folk come from. I clean.
It seems you're having a rough go of it.
Oh, you're here. Feeling better?
I am, thank you. The local necropolis. The air does wonders for me. Now, if I might intercede, I dare say I've the right question to ask. Young man, you see this vial? One drop added to your boot polish will help you wipe even the most encrusted boot clean as the dome of St. Lebioda's Cathedral. With it, you will serve 3 times as many patrons at a fraction of the effort, and piles more coin. I'm prepared to give you this vial if you tell me where the man we seek lives.
But you won't hurt him, will you? The gentleman's art, true, but he's kind.
In point of fact, he's a friend. Yet we had a falling out of sorts and would like to straighten matters out.
I leave his boots at the door of a house near the port. The door is red, but I do not know if the gentleman lives there.
Worth checking. Might happen on a lead.
The red
Would
door
you
should be easy to
let me
find.
scrape the dirt off your kickers before you go? With all due respect, sirs, your boots could stand a cleaning.
Thank you. Perhaps later.
Just about everything could use a cleaning now, I think. Also, this guy knows how to make a shoe polishing tincture. I don't think he needs you.
Handled that kid pretty well.
Finding the right approach. That's the trick to dealing with children.
Yeah, saw that. Meaning, the right thing to bribe them with.
Or trick him. Did he lie? It was very convincing, but he might just lied to him, grifted him, sold him some snake oil.
Red door. One the boot black mentioned.
Well, here we go. Here goes nothing. They're not ravens! They don't even sound like ravens!
Won't budge. Gotta break it down.
Red door.
You might just as well
Made
stand
from
out in the
red
street,
tree.
out on a drop of collar. Detlef, I'm coming for you. A bit more finesse, I implore you.
Let's hear your idea.
Give me a moment.
Whoosh, there it goes.
Nice. Ever consider becoming a burglar? Skill like that'd come in awful handy.
I considered it briefly, but ultimately concluded it would be terribly dull. Come.
Yeah, if you're a cat burglar, the point is that you get a big score, right? You don't just like burgle grannies, even though they're easy. You want to do like big things, like burgle people's bursts, you know? Trick them into psycho bursting you with a not gonna hit you. That's what you want. That's the big score.
Sense him.
No, He's not here, but he was here recently. His scent is still strong.
At least he's got
Let's
a
look
hobby.
around.
Making toys. Right. Hey, actually, so I need to use Witcher sense for once. I'm just gonna just wander around
Toy.
aimlessly.
No use
It
to
took me
anyone.
200 hours to realize,
Must have
but
brought someone
finally.
joy sometime.
Nope. No, thank you.
Somebody fixed this recently.
Who are you making toys for, buddy? And not like you're selling them.
Attic. Let's go.
Well, I suppose it's more likely just
So this
squatting
is his
where
nest.
toy shop used to be, right?
Need to look around.
It's a person.
Woman's likeness. Bit smudged. Is his lover?
I don't rightly know.
Reminds me of someone.
Who?
Not sure. Can't help feeling I've seen that face before, though.
Isn't that the Duchess? I'm pretty sure that's the Duchess, right? Or one of her acquaintances. She had an entourage of ladies.
No dust mark. Somebody moved this here recently.
I find these puppets rather disturbing.
Do you see a crown? The crown's smudged. You smudged it out. It was like, oh no, I'm making it too obvious. There we go. Now it's a puzzle. That's just how she disguises herself. She just takes up the crown and she's like, ah, excellent. My face is so generic that people will never spot me, ever, never.
Tools were used
Need a crown to
recently.
identify me.
Deadloff unwind by fixing
Aren't I
toys
lucky?
between murders.
Really now, Geralt, must you? Even if he's not here, surely he's left behind some clue as to his whereabouts.
Yes, that thing. You're blocking me. That thing there. Go away.
Deadloff van der Eretane, you do not know us, but we know you to be a vampire.
No
We know also your
way.
weakness for
How
the
to
ranged
figure it
Renaway.
out.
Now you know this.
Renaway.
We shall chain her down and let rats feed on her.
Oh,
we shall
never
free
mind.
the skin from her flesh. Yet you can save her. You need but travel to Beauclair, where you shall slay 5 men in the manner we prescribe.
Ah.
You must complete the killing in 3 days. Fail, and the next letter you receive will contain a memento of your failure. Your beloved's finger.
There you have it. Proof positive Dettlaff killed not of his own accord. A blackmailer sunk his claws into him.
Any idea what it could be? Dettlaff have any enemies?
Indeed, Dettlaff gains foes occasionally, but they never live long.
One might have managed to evade him.
Possible in theory, but I know of none. It would have to be someone devilishly dangerous. As you well know, having faced Dettlaff yourself, whoever it is someone new.
Who's Renawed?
His one-time lover. The sole human woman with whom he was very close. Because she accepted him. With her aid and care, he found a place for himself in this hostile world.
Apparently familiar?
She began
Have
the
you even
work
met her?
that
I don't think we
strive to
have.
continue.
Renawed.
Ever meet her?
Never had the pleasure, alas. She deserted him a time before he came around to save me, though he always claimed she'd gone missing.
Like, there's only been 4 women that we've seen so far. And I don't think any of them have been Renawed. Why did you think she was familiar?
Why do you think that? Any signs or clues to that effect?
None to be found. Apparently she disappeared one day. Her belongings disappeared with her. Not a scenario one associates with kidnapping. In my humble opinion, she left on her own. Scared off perhaps by a bout of Dettlaff's rage that revealed his other, more monstrous side.
Dettlaff have trouble letting go, accepting that she'd left him?
Is that so hard to believe? Do you know no humans who've struggled with just such a thing? And Dettlaff is so much more emotional than most humans. Not only was she his beloved, his lover, his mate, she was a member of his pack. And one never leaves one's pack voluntarily.
Dettlaff ever try to find her? I mean, if she was that important, Higher vampires have their ways, all kinds. Should have been easy as pie for him.
Geralt, as you rightly noted, we are vampires, not miracle workers. He searched for months on end before giving up. Clearly Renowed knew him all too well. Enough to cover her tracks, leave no way for him to find her.
Even if Renowed did abandon him that time, looks like someone's actually kidnapped her this time.
Is Renowed grifting him?
And hard to foresee what he's prepared to do to free her, get her back.
I think it's being grifted. I think it's being...
He's prepared to kill, that's clear.
As would you be for
What
him.
would the term be?
He kills for he cares
Honey
for her
potted?
deeply. And
No.
that blood, those individuals, they mean nothing to him.
Catfish? No.
Yeah, I get it now. He's
He's
out
doing
to
something
rescue
to
a female from his
grifted.
back.
Exactly.
Right, so someone's blackmailing him.
It's
I
her.
know that.
She's doing it.
Still have no idea who. Need to look around some more.
Absolutely. I've been right in every single prediction I've had. Ever. Never been wrong. Not once. Clues, please. This one.
Nice tune.
Indeed. I'm not certain why, but it reminds me of home. Our true home from before the conjunction of spheres.
That's interesting. Beasts, targets. That's nice to know.
Look, slips of paper, name on each. Count Crespi, Count Dulac, Milton de Peyrac-Peyrin, Count Delacroix.
Yep.
Detlef's victims, one and all. But that's not his hand.
Must have come from whoever wrote the letter. All of it written using the same ink.
What was the last one? Ah, he hasn't gotten it yet.
See the color? Ink was dyed with cinnabarite. Rare mineral, pretty much found only in...
Nazaire. But I fear it means very little. Anyone could have imported such ink.
Fair enough. Still worth remembering.
Look, this slip is stained.
With wine. Not much to go on either. Especially not in Beauclair.
Perhaps. Yet perhaps also worth remembering.
Blackmailer. Kinda curious who it could be.
Why is that?
Regis. Somebody kidnapped a vampire's lover. Bold to begin with. Now they're forcing the vampire to kill. A vampire you yourself insisted no murderer. Blackmailer's skilled. Someone special.
Astute. Now that I think of it, I'm beginning to wonder if...
It's not one of your kind? Another vampire?
Precisely. The plot thickens.
Just a hypothesis. Wouldn't set my heart on it till we know more.
Right you are.
It makes sense.
Let's sum up what we know. Seems Detlef's being blackmailed. Someone's been feeding him his victims' names.
All noted down using one and the same Nazari ink, and not in his handwriting.
Not much.
But enough to ascertain Detlef's innocence, clearly.
Sure.
Actually, it is. Detlef's being manipulated. Some lunatics turned him into a tool, making him kill.
It's not innocent,
So it would seem.
but
But this illuminates a path of
it's not
action
his
for us.
plot.
We must find Renowed, render the blackmail senseless. The lunatic or
So it'd be like
Tix-
manslaughter as opposed to murder, right?
That's one idea.
Right? I think it was about that.
Could be worth a shot.
Or is it like just another
What
degree
about
of murder?
Detlef? He gonna go on killing while I'm out searching for his lover?
He will not. I shall convince him to stay his hand. Assure him you're a friend seeking to help. I'll await him here. He's sure to return sooner or later.
Think he'll listen?
He will.
Ought to wait with you, maybe.
No, he'll sense you from a mile off. Simply fail to appear. I'd better stay alone. You must trust me on this.
Fine. Need to report to the Duchess first.
So be it. We'll await you here. Detlef and I both.
Hold on. Oh, that's interesting. I wanna have a look at the face again. Gary insisted that the face was familiar, but I don't see it. No, go away, exam. Cool, got it. Let us return to the Duchess then.
Those
those noises again.
I don't see why he would be the Duchess, but maybe someone in her entourage it could be.
All is in order.
You don't suppose it's one of the women that she was escorting, right? That boy, he liked one of those women, right? Maybe it's her the whole time. Maybe it was important. Wow, you won the football! Congratulations! 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 I love that scene. It doesn't sound right. It just sounds too sarcastic if I did like that without the music playing. Can someone play the Evangelion song while I clap and say congratulations? Because getting a draw against English isn't for everybody. Zaz, no can have it. It's your victory. No one can take it. It's true. The triumph is yours and yours alone. Or something. I'm gonna put some skill points into something, and oh, supercharge the glyphs, perhaps. Yeah, because this chocolate thing sucks. It blows. Bleh. I'm gonna take supercharge the glyphs, I think. I'll do take domination. Oh, nah. Yeah. There we go. Get rid of shockwave. Now we're cooking. Now we're getting some cool stuff happening here. Witcher! Wow, you're fast. Guess you just like Pied Pipers everywhere. I feel like I always had this Dent pixel, but I'm noticing it a lot more today. Ah, that sucks.
Chit chat with someone else.
I think I found like a scratch on the screen the other day, but I don't think it was an actual weird scratch. I think it was like a bit of something that kind of stuck to the screen, so I can't find it anymore. But I do have a scratch on my right screen, which sort of annoys me a lot. Sometimes I don't see it for days, and then I notice it, and I'm like, ah, right, that's
Geralt of Rivia,
annoying.
Master Witcher.
I was not mistaken. You arrived and trouble followed soon after.
Step aside. Got a matter for the Duchess.
At last, Witcher. We've been on tenterhooks. Did you catch Milton's killer?
She does look like her.
Found the beast of Beauclair. Just couldn't kill it.
We sent you after a monster and you return with nothing? We are very disappointed.
Situation's not quite that simple. Beast's a powerful vampire.
Ha! Is this a problem? Is it too much for a witcher? A monster slayer? But everyone knows how to end a vampire. Draw him by trick into sunlight. Or arm yourself with ample garlic.
It doesn't seem to work
and drive a
against
stake through its
those
heart.
guys, right?
Garlic's useless against vampires. Sun and stakes don't hurt him either.
Yeah.
Those methods, pure invention. Only work in legends and fables.
And buckthorn? When I was a child, Grandmama Ademarta always claimed buckthorn drives off vampires.
Silver sword's your best option for keeping them at bay. But it won't get the job done, because only a higher vampire can truly kill another of its kind.
Excuses. Ha! Your Grace, I shall assemble a battue. Bring the matter to its end at once. The Witcher need but tell us where to find this monster.
Is this guy the blackmailer?
Go ahead. Send them to their death. Certain death.
To a lone Witcher, perhaps. To 40 of my men-at-arms, but another skirmish.
40, 50, 100, doesn't matter. Won't make any difference against him.
You have not seen my guardsmen in action.
Can they fight fog? Hit a target that moves faster than the wind?
How? What creature can do such things?
Creatures like this one. Higher vampires, we call them. Each one's a little different, unique or exceptional, you might say. Some transform into giant bats, others communicate with animals, command them.
Yet all are still brainless beasts.
Dead wrong. Thinking of lesser vampires. Alps, Ekamaras, Catacans, for instance. They're ruled by instinct, sure. Attack anything that smells of blood. Higher vampires? They think. They employ reason.
Monsters driven by reason. A curious contention. What, then, do you intend to do?
It's way beyond being some monster. This is a powerful being that's walked the world for centuries.
Yeah, impossible. If so great is their power, why have they not killed or enslaved us all?
Don't usually meddle in our matters. Mostly stay out of our way because they don't care about humans one way or the other.
And they do not fear we shall wipe them out one day.
They'd probably be pretty amused if you asked them that. They're well aware of their strength.
Then what can we do? Do you have a plan?
Try to talk to him. That's our best bet.
I cannot believe this. Her Grace summons a witcher to kill a monster. Instead, he wishes to chat with it. Ha.
Know what I'm doing. His lover was kidnapped. He's being blackmailed.
Blackmailed? Be so kind as to explain how a vampire might be blackmailed.
Higher vampires? They're like us, motivated by emotions, not instinct. Not only are they intelligent to an extreme, they're emotionally rich, capable of feeling many things, even love. This one fell in love with a woman, a human, and he'll do anything to keep her from harm.
You do not, I trust, suggest we let Milton's killer go free. Or wait until it murders again. We must render it harmless as quickly as possible.
Which is why that's my aim now, to prevent further attacks. Vampires only half the problem. Blackmailers at fault chiefly. Kidnapped the woman to control the vampire.
And what do you propose to do?
Does... I can't think of anyone I've seen that matches I don't remember her name, but it matches the description of the woman that he loved. Because it doesn't make... I don't think it makes sense to be the Duchess, even though the drawing kind of looks like her. I don't think it's her. I think the drawing just kind of looked a bit generic. So it could be anyone.
Destroy him, not help him.
There's only really like 3 facial features you could like see.
That's most important. As soon as the woman's safe, he'll have no more reason to kill.
I admit to being swayed, Witcher. You may be right. Do you know anything about the blackmailer?
Got one lead. A few scraps of paper. Blackmailer wrote the names of the vampire's victims on them. One of them stained. A drop of wine, looks like. So damn little to go on.
You've no idea how wrong you are, my dear. Send for the ducal sommelier. Hop, hop!
Yeah, she can help to identify the wine.
In Tucson, wine is sacred. Here there is no such thing as a drop of wine, or stains therefrom. They are stains from a drop of Est, Ervelus, Fiorano.
Your Grace wished to see me?
Witcher, show him the paper scrap. Benoit, can you determine which wine made this stain?
Yes, yes. The west bank of the Saint Retour. That's rather obvious. Aged in barrels of Beauclair oak. Hue, deep burgundy. Clarity, high. It's simple.
100 real. The 1269 vintage.
That's impossible. The wine is produced at Castel Ravello, especially and exclusively for the ducal table. Perhaps some Sonreal was stolen. We must go to the vineyard.
The
See if there's
ducal
not been
table,
an
as
incident.
in table for dukes and duchesses, right? Maybe I'm not wrong.
San Real. Never heard of it.
It's highly unlikely you've ever had a chance to partake of it. As I said, it is only
Or is it
served
just a
to
family
the ducal
called
family.
Ducal?
Didn't stop it from ending up on that scrap of paper.
I don't know what Ducal
Unless your Grace's
means.
sommelier is
But it kind of sounds like
In matters of wine, Benoit is never mistaken. If he
like a
says
duke.
it's Sonreal, it is Sonreal. We must ride to Castel Ravello at once. Discover what has happened.
Wait. Your Grace wants to go with me? Out of the question.
I hope you do not suppose we will sit on our ducal hiney
Cool,
and do
I was right,
nothing
correct.
while our
Okay, good.
duchy is in grave danger.
Your Grace, what you propose is far too dangerous. The Witcher should go alone.
It pleases me to see you gentlemen finally agree on something. But I've made my decision. We shall go, accompanied by the best possible escorts. You, Captain, and Geralt. We will travel incognito. We've no wish to give the court any reason to gossip.
we're opening an incognito
For the
tab?
duration of this mission, I release you from your obligations.
This is truly a
according to
scandalous
court
mission.
protocol. In short, from now on, I am Anna Henrietta, not your Grace.
Yes, Your Grace. Witcher, are you ready?
Let's go.
Yeah, ready to go.
Excellent.
No time
Give
to
me a
spell.
moment. I must don something more appropriate and concealing. Then we will be off.
What does that mean to her? I hope she just like puts on the red dress or something. Nope, actually she's just got like ninja clothes. Never mind. Of course she does. 1 second, Gary, I gotta go to my Naruto wardrobe today.
This vampire.
Oh, speaking of horses, I should look at my trophy. Yeah, there you are. Bonus experience from monsters. Wow. Oh boy. Well, I'm doing the vampire campaign, I guess. I may as well. Why not?
I have.
How did it end? Did you kill it?
Didn't have to fight him. Hadn't killed anyone.
Have you ever heard of anyone defeating such a vampire?
Know of a man who defeated one, sure, but he didn't manage to kill it. Ultimately, only another vampire can kill a vampire.
Nope. But he's riding, eh?
Works hard on the nerves, eh? That's why you're so great.
No, yeah, I was about to say there was one other woman. We did briefly see a woman in the inn, right? That looked at us funny. But I think she died shortly thereafter because she was a Broxer, right? She was a vampire. Oh, kitties! Wait, does the game want me to fight the people or the kitties? Oh, the kitties, okay. Quickly, defend the kitties! Stop. I'd like my shield, please.
Save us!
God, this sword is very red. Shwing! No, please. It's heavy, right? That's good, right? They keep dodging me. I'll get a try. Yeah, that's a pretty decent chunk of damage. I still don't really know if it's worth casting that stuff though. It hurts me a lot. I'm doing it just for fun though. I got the mechanic, I may as well, right?
If not for you, we'd have been done for.
They were fortunate
Thank you.
we happened by.
You saved our lives.
Hooray!
Hoorah! No, where's my horse? Wait, what is it doing there? Oh. Nice, I've reached that right ahead a little bit. Oh, you just glitched right through me! Rude!
More about this vineyard.
No one taught you about that at horse school?
It's the
You're not
best
supposed
in
to do
all
that.
Tucson. An old master of the winemaking trade runs it. Fabricio.
He trustworthy?
He's held his post for years. There's never been a problem. Till now. I wish to know your thoughts, Geralt. The Sonreal stain, how did it wind up on the paper? Is someone from the vineyard blackmailing the vampire?
More like there's someone with the vine. Although,
Steward.
only someone at
one
the
who just stole from
vineyard
the
might have it,
estate.
right?
We shall know when we arrive. It's not far now.
Because this wine didn't really end up in many people's hands, right? So it kind of filters out a lot of people who it could be.
Captain de la Tour, we did not expect any visitors from the palace. How are affairs at court?
Doubtless you've heard of the Beast of Beauclair. Well, we've our hands full. Especially since the rogue last attacked in the palace gardens.
I trust Her Illustrious Highness was not harmed.
Kind of you to ask, Master Fabricio. I am well.
Your Grace? We were not warned. I shall order the salon prepared at once.
That won't be necessary. As you can see, we are not here on an official visit.
Naturally. Might I ask then what has brought you to Castel Ravello?
Oh, Roger's been real spooky today. This is appearing in places it shouldn't be.
This is an inspection.
Oh, see you,
We've got
Roach.
questions.
It was nice to meet you again.
Oh, and who are you, sir, to speak to me this way?
This is Geralt of Rivia, a witcher. He has come to Toussaint on my personal invitation.
Which is to say...
Which is to say, I expect you to treat him with the utmost respect.
Of course, Your Grace.
Did you hear that, Witcher? Fabricio will be delighted to answer your every question.
Want to talk about Sonreal?
I am at your service.
Some of this wine might have been stolen. Just a suspicion we have, but any burglaries lately?
Burglaries? Not to my knowledge.
Oh.
And a few days past, I took stock of the inventory. All was accounted for.
Oh no.
The barrels lie
That helps you
safe in
less
the
than you
cellar,
think it
I
does.
assure you.
Who hauls the barrels to the palace?
We've our own garrison. Guards who have served here for years and would answer with their heads for the wine.
We'll not get anywhere asking questions, I see. It's a waste of time.
No, I have one more question.
Your Grace?
Nice puns.
How am I to understand this?
Master Fabricio, we have proof someone's gained access to Sonreal. Someone who should not have, which means one of two things. Either you lie to our face, or you are an idiot who has had wine stolen from under his nose and not even realized it. In either case, you shall answer for it.
But...
Silence! And listen. I shall inspect the barrels in person, thus giving you time to reflect. When I return, I expect to hear answers. Remind me, where is this Sonreal stored?
In the main cellar, around the corner. I'll show you.
I shall find it. Give me the key to the cellar and wait here.
Oh, of course, Your Grace. Here it is.
Come, Witcher.
Wow, what a long room. This guy misplaces wine? Clearly, this guy deserves
What if Fabricio's
his head
blackmailing
off.
a vampire?
You
Consider
can't do that.
He
You can't,
has his
can't just
flaws,
lose your
but I would
wine.
never suspect him of such a thing. He's been very loyal. He owes all he has to me. His father
Unacceptable.
frittered away the family fortune. He left his son an encyclopedic knowledge of wine. That is all. Fabricio lived as a beggar until I appointed him steward of Castel
Do
Ravello.
people still make
Only
encyclopedias?
then did he come into his own.
I've got like a relic in my bookcase that I don't think like is used anymore, like a dictionary. Does anyone still get this? I remember I needed those dictionaries for school like years and years ago. I wonder if people like still get those.
So where do we start?
Hello?
Let us see if all the barrels are present. Here's the inventory ledger.
Oh, let's start counting barrels. Oh, okay. Garrus is going to do it for me. Thank you.
Vintner's log.
That's nice of
Fermentation
him.
completed with no complications. Tapped above sediment line. Here it is. Barreling. Everything lines up at first glance. Neatly and thoroughly documented.
Then we must follow our other lead. Benoit said the stain came from the 1269 vintage. Let's find it.
He was very specific about that. He knew exactly which one it was. Well, is it this one? No.
Hervelus. I like it. Quite dry.
An excellent wine. You've good taste.
That's not one.
Est. Think everyone and their mother's heard of this wine.
Among the best in the world. Castel Ravello is famous for it.
Ah, but this one. That's not it.
Got Pomino over here.
She has no comment for Pomino. Really? You wanted to say anything about Pomino? I was curious about Pomino. Someone said Overlose, right? Wait, what am I doing? I'm just looking at circles here, but none of these are Sangreal. Oh, here we go. No, that's Fiorano.
Fiorano. Dandelion's favorite. Adores it.
Ah, yes. That sophisticated palate of his.
Not a fan. I feel like I'm missing some signs because that one only popped up because of Gary Vision. Oh, here we go. I thought there was something upstairs. There is. Oh, that's 1270. That's not right.
San Real. 1270 vintage.
That's the wrong year. Keep looking.
Oh, she's very confident that he got the year exactly right. Nope.
San Real. Barrels are dated 1268.
Close, but not quite the right year.
Well, it's gotta be this one then.
Right here. 1269. What now?
Let's see if any barrels are empty.
Wanna open them?
For now, a knock will suffice. If you hear a hollow thud, we will have found what we seek.
Full.
That's full, yep. That's full.
Full.
Full?
That's full.
Full.
And this one. That's full.
This one's full too.
No, she inspected this one, right?
Full. Looks like all the barrels are full. Dead end, I'm afraid.
Full they are. The question is, are they full of San Real? Grab a tap and a hammer. We shall open them one by one and taste.
Sure thing. I saw a hammer down here. Yoink.
Wooden hammer for tapping barrels.
And this one. We're about to ruin a lot of wine. A lot of extremely expensive wine for this. That's fine. It's gross and icky anyway. Who needs it?
Got the taps.
Are you just gonna
Then
tap
get
all
to
of them?
work. Let's broach those barrels.
Sure.
Ready.
Step aside.
Glug, 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 glug. Is that what you're gonna do? Oh, she's got a cup. Okay.
So?
I'd recognize this taste anywhere. This one is good.
How about this one? Come on, Gary. Oh, I didn't even do the animation now. It just sort of warped on it, I think. Yeah, I did. Oh yeah, we can just keep doing it while she samples.
Revolting, bitter plonk.
Could have gone sour while aging.
Impossible. This is not wine. This is contaminated refuse that should never have made it into a barrel. The fact that it did was no accident, I'm sure.
Master Fabricio.
You blonker.
Let's see what he has to say about it.
Master Fabricio, I am very disappointed.
But, Your Grace,
You are a step away from losing your head.
Oh, a
Speak the truth,
wine!
you might yet keep it.
I admit it. I sold a barrel of Sonreal. I beg you to forgive me.
Why did you do it?
And they thought that they wouldn't
couldn't
notice?
resist. The sum they offered, it was enormous.
Were they perhaps from
I gave
Nazir?
in.
A Nazir?
Is what I provide not enough?
Something on those
I
lines.
wished to
Sounds
buy
like that.
back my family's estate. For here, nothing is truly mine. I've a roof over my head, ample food to eat, but what is a nobleman without land of his own?
Just the worst. The worst guy.
I shall tell you everything, if you agree to show me mercy.
Yeah, really thought no one would find out?
Really thought nobody'd find out.
I was a fool, very foolish. I beg you, Your Grace.
Imagine
must
not having
forgive me.
land, yeah. What an idiot.
Who'd you sell the wine to?
A few weeks past at the pheasantry, a rich nobleman approached me. He called himself a diplomat, well connected at court. He suggested we embark on an enterprise. Some of his clients had offered dizzying sums for even a drop of Sonreal. He was to serve as intermediary.
This man's name.
He never revealed it. He was tall, black-haired, and spoke with a foreign lilt. He claimed to hail from Sintra.
I've no Cintrian aristocrat at court.
Wine itself. How'd you hand it over?
We
You're on the
met
pause now.
under the cover of darkness
Sorry, brother.
in the ruins of Fort Astre. A dozen or so men came to collect. Armed men.
Now we have
Kind
no
that
land
stink of
and no
trouble.
roof. Oops.
I had hauled the barrel there. They transferred it to their cart, and we went our
Clearly
separate
a
ways.
fate worse than
That's
death.
it? The last you ever saw of them?
That is to say, a few days passed. A messenger arrived. He said they wished to buy another barrel and, well, I've prepared it. Have it ready to deliver.
That's enough. Know all we need to know.
Your Grace, I beg your forgiveness.
Get out of my sight. Captain, have your men take Master Fabricio to the dungeon. He must answer for his crime. High treason the charge.
Jeez.
What now, Witcher?
We set a trap.
I'll definitely respect you
Need to
a
catch
lot
the wine
less.
thieves.
That's what I'll do.
Centurion Noble
Press
could be our
starter.
blackmailer. Next, transport. I'll take it to Fort Astra. Damien and his soldiers will cover me.
For once, I agree with you. We will do as you say. Let me know when you are ready.
You can just go ahead right now.
So no reason
Why
to
not?
wait. Let's get going.
We will set out now. Position ourselves before you.
Bro, he does
arrive.
have land though.
You take the cart and meet us there.
He's not even a real person there. Just set in the dungeons. That's where he
Watch
belongs.
my
No
signal.
land man. Ridiculous. No good, no land, Dora. look friendly. I mean, they've got horses. Good people like animals.
Ah, our favorite vintner.
Ah, yeah. Trustworthy bunch you've been doing business with, I see. I mean, look, he's got a collar on. Real fancy.
It's not him.
Are we gonna just fight? Okay. I thought maybe they would yield. Like, wait a second. It's like wine business and, well, I guess it's maybe not unfamiliar to die of wine-related executions in this world. So I can see why they would fight. Maybe. Like, oh, wait a second. These guys aren't gonna show us mercy, are they? Oh yeah, so it isn't now Suck's life, right? I mean, I never saw from Iron Eon, dude. You're like a baby. Watch this. Suck. It doesn't do all the damage. 10 damage a second is not very good when my sword is doing 700 each attack. Just read on UK Reddit, so apparently pharmacists are allowed to dispense Heiku meds without the prescription. That's very nice. Very nice. Like normally prescription ones, but now without the prescription. That's very nice, yeah. That sounds similar to what we do here then. Because like if you go to a doctor, you'll usually get like the same sort of prescribed. But you'll just get like larger quantities for free. Although I did hear about one thing that my my golf teacher, golf tutor, golf coach told me. He is also allergic to grass, like me. But what he does instead is that he takes like a injection that's like a hay fever thing that lasts for like 3 months. I was considering that. That's apparently something that used to be prescription free actually, but I'm dead. But now you gotta go to a doctor for it. I might consider that. Because like taking a pill every day is kind of a pain in the ass. Also like Sutek or whatever it's like non-generic name. Oh, its generic name is, sorry. Non-brand name is. It does make it dozy. You do get died from it. So it really sucks. I don't think you can actually drive if you take that sort of allergy medicine. Because it makes you that sleepy. So, I think there are some alternatives now that don't make you as tired, but you have to take them every day, so the injection might be nice for that. I might consider that. Whoa! I exploded again! I didn't even see the bomb! What the hell? Who's been putting down friggin' FPS barrels around this place? Why are they explosive? What's going on? I'm so confused. There's just bombs everywhere. Wait, just... Yeah, there's like bombs everywhere. What is going on? Just let them fire right away. Get these barrels out of it. This Donkey Kong using his barrels. This one's all, please. Alright, try to leave. Okay, there we go. And this one as well, why not? Hopefully it's not like explosive wine or anything. I'm gonna get in trouble. You're gonna behead me. I already don't know any, don't have any land, so Gary would be in big trouble if he did that at all. Oh yeah, I was at a house viewing yesterday for a place that looked really nice. It even had like a big balcony and a garden, but they started a bidding war today, so it went from like 2.3 million, no, like 2.1 million. Yeah, it started at 2.1 million, and it finally sold at like 2.6. I think.
Great shot.
Maybe
Good thing
2.5.
you reacted. Can't say how that would have ended otherwise.
At your service. It was a good fight. We managed to capture one of the scoundrels.
Like, no, I did not have an extra 500,000 krona on me, sorry. And like, I wouldn't want to spend it either.
Don't need to like each other. Just gotta do our jobs.
If that's how you wish to treat it.
No,
At any rate, I see the effort you put forth.
No, I didn't want to be mean to
I
him.
appreciate it. Let us go to
I thought that
Harvey's.
was like the most
She
diplomatic
awaits
option.
nearby.
Hopefully I didn't start like the bad rat with him now. We don't have a cordial relationship.
Not at all surprised. Expected she'd want to oversee this personally.
The master's eye fattens the calf. You're beginning to understand that, I see.
You're probably fine.
This prisoner of yours, bring him to me. We must ask him some questions.
I thought I killed all of them, the Donkey Kong barrels. Yep, the customary brimstone
Do
tattoo.
the honors.
Even Hein Toussaint.
Who sent you?
His name is Dog. They say he plowed your mother.
Once again, who sent you?
Your nun's lover. They call it...
Wait. If he doesn't wish to speak, he needn't. I can think of several other ways he can be helpful.
Are they cancelling the magic game? Damn.
Bait,
That was
till
fast.
you're the beast of Beauclair.
What?
It did look a bit meh. It didn't look like the game I had to play at all. Yeah.
Usually only take measures like that as a last resort, but in this case, think I can make an exception.
Do as you deem fit. He is all yours.
Captain, have your men find me a strong rope. Kind that won't snap when we hang this fellow from a tree.
Rope?
Live bait. Great for monsters, provided they catch the scent of its blood. But I'll see to that.
What? No. Crikey, no! Don't let him!
Stop screaming. Save your strength. Got a long night ahead of you.
No! Don't
Oh my
let
god, it's
him!
getting a clean room.
Barrels. Where were you gonna take them?
I don't know.
Captain, need that rope after all.
I truly don't know. Hornet's the leader, only he ever knew where to go. But he lies over there, dead. That one. The first barrel went to a warehouse at the port. But where this one was bound, I don't know. I speak true. You must believe me.
Who hired you?
He'll kill me.
Ought to be worried about me right now.
There's a lot of people that would kill it either way. I
Go
mean,
on, man. Spit it out.
someone's threatening you a bit more urgently right now.
That is what they call him. I've never seen him, but I know he mustered the men for this caper. That's what they said, that we were working for the Cintrian. I don't know anything else. I swear it.
Take him away. Throw him in the dungeon. He shall await trial there. Captain,
Almost sounds like he's gonna get off
gather
easier
your
than
men
the
and seek
wine
out the
guy.
Cintrian. Someone else must have seen him, must know of
I
him.
guess this guy has got land.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll report to the palace as soon as I learn anything.
He may be a bandit, but he's got a
We shan't
land
return
at
to the
least.
palace.
Come on.
Our mission has not yet ended. The Witcher and I will await you at the guard post near the port.
Well, let's go.
Let's go to town.
Time's a waste then. No need for me to fast travel anywhere. Just take me there. Yes, please. I'll take the fast travel and the level.
He's late.
Should have just pressed the option to fast travel. The
There's
fool.
something I'd like to know. How can you be so damned calm?
Drugs.
Side effect
Potions.
of my mutations. We Witchers rarely get the jitters.
What if something has happened to him?
Captain seems like a man who can take care of himself.
Perhaps he can, but this Cintrian appears to be no common bandit. He managed to steal ducal wine from under my guardsman's noses. We only learned of it through a fortunate coincidence. And it was he who specified the victims for the vampire. One must be exceptionally confident to blackmail such a monster.
Still don't know this Cintrian's behind the kidnapping and blackmail. Might have just handled the theft of the wine.
Even if it's so, he then sold the wine to the blackmailers. As I see it, that makes him an accomplice.
Need to find the Cintrian, whether or not he's responsible for the murders. Even if none of it's his doing, he could still know our blackmailer's identity. Besides, it's one thing to know who ordered the killings. Other thing entirely, and just as important, is why they...
Oh, is he?
Someone's coming.
Yeah, it's nice that they were funding everyone for the game at least. It is Wizard of the Coast fact, right? So you do have the money for it. That's for certain. Oh, there is. Ban him.
Captain, why so long? We expected you hours ago.
This Cintrian does not work alone. We are fighting an organization, not one man. Bandits attacked us, not a small force either. One of my boys has a broken arm, another a shattered knee, lamed for life. And the word on the street is there's a hefty bounty on your head, Geralt.
Oh. That's unfortunate.
Used to it. Not the first time I've been hunted.
Must you always? Now.
Gary, please,
the
for
port
once,
warehouse
just be
where the
cool.
wine was delivered. We identified it, then learned who had hired it out. This proved to be a beggar, a stand-in. We found him. He admitted all. A man had paid him to sign the lease, a man he met while begging outside the pheasantry. There, fate lent us a hand. A waitress recalled spilling wine on a nobleman who spoke with a Cintrian accent.
What did he look like?
Her description was not helpful. Handsome, well-dressed, with a beard. No distinguishing marks. This could be anyone. But she remembered his female companion very well, as she recognized her. On the Cintrian's arm was Cecilia Bellant.
Doesn't sound familiar.
Singer. I've heard of her. She's said to be gifted. Fairy.
The same. We went to her home immediately. Cecilia was not there, but we questioned her servants. A chambermaid claimed Cecilia is to meet a Cintrian gentleman tonight. She'd invited him to a reception mounted by the Mandragora.
The Mandragora? What's that?
A club, an affiliation of local artists. Painters, sculptors, troubadours and dancers.
Yeah, it's like
Never heard
a
of it.
They exude
little bohemian place.
consciously, I think. Behaving like an exclusive
Well,
cabal.
actually,
Artistic
bohemian.
elites. Every now and again they mount
But like a
soirees.
bohemian, you
Only
know.
wealthy patrons are invited. All arrive in elaborate masks, then drink and flirt.
Gotta nab the Cintrian. Seems we have to go to that get-together.
You read my mind, Witcher. I shall gather my men, surround the establishment.
I'll do a
mouse
silent
will squeeze
table
Out
fun
of
to
the
that,
question.
friend.
Cynthian truly does have men about the city. He will find out and escape once again.
Who banged the table didn't even make any
Duchess
noise.
is
Come
right.
on, that's the
Need to
best
be
part of the
careful.
table
Just go
bang.
there, blend in with the crowd.
Precisely what we shall do.
You do not blend in with the crowd.
We, your grace.
Geralt and I. In that sort of company, the Witcher could use my help.
Where's the event gonna be held?
The Mandragora always assembles at the same place, a residence in Oatville. It's a very distinguished district. Geralt, you must don appropriate attire. Then
Oh
meet
no,
me in
this keeps
Oatville, in
happening to
Mountebank
us.
Alley.
We look great now, though. I'm gonna have to find my stash now. Horrible. No, they're gonna give me some nice distinguished attire from yeah, from Dusan. Because that's what I did in what was that place called? Skulder. I'll be attacked by oh guys with bounties. That's right. Oh, it's Tad and Cade and Madden. I'm being attacked by the concert of sports video games. Congratulations, fellas. Madden is dead forever. I've done it just for you. Oh no, you're a friend,
Didn't look like
Of course I got a sword and someone just attacked me. You saw, you helped defend me. Guardsman. Silly. Contract on a Witcher, yep. That's me. That's the wine I saw at the place. Alright, I'm gonna level up my dude. Let's put some skills into... Sure, let's get some more health suck. I think once we get to 50 damage a second, that might be not too bad, right? Although I am noticing a problem with spellcasting. Because it doesn't scale. Apparently we got spell sign intensity, a lot of it, right? But when I tried that hidden life suck thing, it did exactly 10 damage. You'd think it'd do 10 damage time a multiplier based on its scaling on my sign intensity, right? No. So literally the only way to level up, you know, to get stronger damage as the magic dealer is just to level up, and then you hit a roof really quick, right? What the fuck did I do to my menu here? Wait, I didn't. Oops, I might have fucked up earlier. My skills are all weird. Hang on, let's fix this. There we go. What did I do earlier? I thought I just leveled this thing up. Okay, I fixed it. Yeah, so at a certain point in the game, Magic Gary only gets weaker compared to what enemies do. The only thing that gets stronger is like his weapons. That's a bit silly. Yeah, this way.
Watch it.
No, I will never watch it. I have no more fun in this game than running into people and listen to your audio as I rush into you. That is my idea of fun. Hey, Taylor. Pierre. What do you got for me?
Sacre bleu. It's a crime. You're from the north, that's painfully clear.
Excuse me?
There is no excuse. There is but the need to outfit you anew. My salon stands open. Please come in.
Yeah, wasn't Gwent?
All jests
You better not
aside,
play Gwent until I
let's see
look
what you
beautiful.
got in your wardrobe.
I'm more than willing, sir.
Okay, let's buy some clothes. That's a fancy double. Yeah, this is the unique one for Beauclair, so of course I'm gonna get that. Of course. Of course. Yeah. I'll take the... I'm not gonna buy the Nilfgaardian trousers. Wait, you... Oh no, I already bought the shoes. I was like, you own the Nilfgaardian boots? Why? What do you mean come in? We're already inside. Yeah. Don't need the Harlequin mask. I guess these are the masks I could have gotten earlier, aren't they? But I got all of them now. I guess if you also wanted the wolf mask, you were like, how did I get that? Well, there you go. That's what you get. Thank you. Not the
Thanks. I think that's all I need for now.
Ever your servant, sir.
Thank you, thank you. And let us try them on as well, why not? So, this one, and this one. And I guess for gloves, you just take them off. It looks okay. It looks fine. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, it's really important to cool down now. Like, there's some nasty heat waves in some places of the world, man. Holy hell. I've seen some really good threads on Twitter lately for like some advice to keep it cool, especially if you can't afford to have an AC at home or don't have one, because it's like truly hellish temperatures in some places. I've seen like some people have like over 40 degrees in places you wouldn't expect it, you know. I've been blessed over here, and that it hasn't really been that hot here, thankfully. I think the warmest it's been here so far it's 26 degrees. That's nice. People here complain a lot about not having enough summer, and I don't understand it. Particularly these days, there's far too much summer, I think. And so much summer that is quite dangerous for a lot of people. So I'm more than happy, more than happy that it's cool here. It gets pretty nasty some places.
Please disperse. The exhibition is closed.
Oh, this guy's learned the art of mass producing
What's
somehow.
this about?
Oh, Lepiota, give me strength. I can't bear this, please. I believe I've been clear. No presentation.
You mean
today.
you're seeing, dude? I'm just curious.
Oh, wait. Are you not that famous witcher, Geralt of Rivia? I believe I have work for you.
What kind of work?
Work related to the monument to Reginald Daubrey. The matter is a delicate one, but mind you, I pay well. Alas, I can say no more at this stage. Interested?
The statue.
Oops, sorry.
Just tell me what's the problem.
A picture's worth 1,000 words. More, I dare say. Come with me. I'll show you.
Oh, there it is. It's a big version of all the small ones you made.
Our pride and joy, Reginald Daubrey. A giant among lovers. A poking, puncturing swordsman, and
I expected a
above
bit
all
more of his
that,
ass, I gotta say.
rightful Titler of harps and other organs.
So what's wrong with it?
How should I put this? It's lost its jewels.
Somebody stole the testicles off a statue.
No ordinary statue, mind you. The sole monument made using a cast of the great Reginald's own genitals, certified and authenticated. Sprung directly from his loins, they grant all who stroke them unparalleled virility. All who buy a ticket, that is. Thus, you must retrieve those stones.
Got my attention. Now tell me.
You
about
got my
this
attention.
ritual
Now I'm
all you know.
curious.
There's so much to tell.
Now I need to know.
Legend has it he and the architect Pharamond planned and laid out Beauclair.
Impressed already.
In particular, Reginald took great pains to devise escape routes for lovers caught with their pants down. Literally and metaphorically. He later made frequent use of them himself. Not out of fear, mind you, but to avoid having to kill his rivals in duels.
This guy, he's such a frat boy.
Got any suspects?
You're very proud of him being being
Reginald's
like that as well.
pouch, everyone's a suspect. Who would not want it for himself?
Any idea when the theft took place?
It must have been mere
90%
hours ago.
humidity, jeez.
I
Good
guided
luck.
the last group through the exposition quite recently. Stones were very much in place.
Sometimes it's quite lovely living in Norway. Sometimes.
Need to look around. Might find a clue or two.
Do what you must, as long as you return grasping Reginald's stones. Without them, Beauclair's entire tourist sector faces trying times. Trying times. Worry, Reginald, don't worry. You shall be whole again soon.
Guess all the people outside were desperate to come in here and touch his junk done for his virility enchantments, as you do.
It will all work out. It must.
Yeah, sure. We don't have too much stream time left here, so I'll just run around and see if I find any clues. And then I'll call it. Oh, hello.
Piece of coat fabric caught on the nail.
Ooh.
Heavy on cologne. Smell it'll lead me to the thief. Diamond saw blade. Perpetrator's tool. Diamond saw blade. Perpetrator's tool. Saw marks are straight and clean. Precision castration, I'd call this.
Someone knew how you'd castrate a statue, that's for sure. They've done before. This is a serial offender. Well, I am invited to a fancy party right now. But before I do that, I've got to solve the mystery of the castrated statue.
Around here, it's wine, wine, and more wine. But me,
to be born in Toussaint is to
What
be
are you
born
doing?
Oh, is this it? No, it's not it. Big old trail on this guy. I think he might be drunk as well. He keeps like swaying from side to side. Maybe he's just doing the Super Mario Bros. You know, swing your arms side to side. Hello.
Sorry to interrupt, I guess.
This is not what it seems. Word of honor. I tripped, rolled, tumbled, and landed where she already lay.
It's fine, don't worry, dude.
Hughes, that's not him.
Oh, okay. Gotcha, I see.
I swear, this is all an unfortunate coincidence. A series thereof. What?
That's not my husband.
You mean, not your husband?
No, it's just a guy.
Who are you? And why are you in my home? Out! Now! Or I'll summon the guards!
Doesn't talk, dude.
Calm down. Just here to talk.
I believe we have nothing to talk about.
Oh, we do. We do. Just to kick things off, you're in great form for a man your age.
Excuse me?
I
Camera?
Start the day with a glass of wine. That preserves a body wonderfully.
When did you do that?
Interesting. Might try it. Say, ever heard of Reginald Dobry? His statue?
Why is Gary being so weird?
It is heard of it. Reginald's a paragon.
He's acting really coy for some reason.
Hero.
That's so. You seem well informed, Hughes. Maybe you know who stole Reginald's testicles.
I can explain everything. This...
Rosalinda, I know you're in there. You and that fancy pants of yours.
Oh no, not him too. This really is not my day.
Yeah, you messed up.
Got you, you rogue. Prepare for a shellacking, scallop. What the laugh's this? Rosalinda, one I could forgive you, but two at one time.
Wait, got nothing to do with this.
Take me for a fool? I'll teach you to fish in another man's pond.
I'll take experience points. Thank you. Thank you, game, for just sending experience points right through my door here.
Yes, that'll be best.
I'll be grateful. And I'll send you experience points straight home, back where it came from. Bye, XP. Bye-bye. Thank you. See ya.
I don't know you, but that would have gone horribly for me had you not intervened. I thank you for saving my skin.
Mm-hmm. So, time to talk.
Rosalinda, my dove, please allow us a moment.
Oh yeah, I figured, but he was talking about
All right.
his appearance. He was like describing him, and the camera just like started panning on her for some reason.
But they work. Today, Rosalinda and I, well, 3 times and counting.
3 times? Impressive.
Isn't it? At my age. That's more than the entire last decade.
All the same, you stole those stones and you gotta return them.
Listen, perhaps we might strike a deal. Hmm? Let me keep the stones. I'll pay you. Grant me this, I beg you. They've made me young again.
Nah. Nah.
No chance. Need to take the stones, pure and simple.
But if you were to leave them with me for a day or 2, 3 at the most.
Shit out of luck. Sorry.
No.
At the day's end.
I don't think that's a noble cause you got here.
Here, take them.
Thanks. And good luck. Actually think you'll do just fine without them.
Well, that certainly was a quest. God, I just realized the quest name. I didn't see that. Oh, goodness gracious. Great balls of granite. That was an easy quest. It just sort of did nothing. I guess because it might be more involved if you don't have the mind control skill. It really solves a lot of problems, being able to just like zap someone's mind.
Well,
did he give him the wrong bollocks,
Yep,
maybe?
got them back.
Lepiotus luscious lips, it's them!
No,
It's
never mind.
really them!
We got
I
'em.
hope this modest reward nonetheless conveys the extent of my gratitude. And
Go home and be a
look in
family
on us
man.
tomorrow for the grand reopening. You shall stroke Reginald at no charge on the house.
I can stroke him for no charge for free? Wow. Well, isn't that a delight? Better get some experience for that. No? Okay. Well, that's a good quest to end the stream on, I guess. So let's drop a save. Oh no, I must sneeze. No! No! No, don't do this! Okay, we're fine. Save again. Okay. Wah. That'll do for today. That was fun. Got some... I quite like the vampire bits. They were quite good today. I don't remember his name, but he was really good today in the stream. A vampire friend. Those some cool moments. I like the character. Learning a little bit more about the other vampire soul, who I also forgot the name of. Dufrati? Regis, that's it. Regis, and there's another one. D something. This is called D. What was it? What's something? Some good stuff. Yeah. On Thursday, Detlef, that's his name. Yeah. So on Thursday, I guess we'll be playing something else. I'm not sure what. Not sure. I haven't really planned anything right now for Thursday's stream, but it'll be something. I guess we. I might find a game that I have lying around here that I haven't played for a little bit. Or I might do something of a game I enjoy and just play that for a bit. It could be anything, but it won't be Witcher 3. It could be like Volgar. I don't know, something like Void Bastards if I don't find anything. Could be a bunch of things. I think the streams I play something new that I haven't played before have been fun, so I might do stuff like that. Okay. Let's drop another customer save again, as we do, just to be sure. And then say goodnight. Cheers. Hope you enjoyed the stream. I'm gonna go for a walk now. Take it easy. Good night. Bye. See ya. Have a good one. Bye-bye. Please. I can't press the stop stream button. I can't do it. Please. No! Okay.